Hello everybody, Sifd here again, and today we'll be playing Roll Divers. The game is an incremental dungeon delver game as far as I know, so it's one of those games where we get upgrades and become more powerful run through run until the game at some point ends. So it's like all those games I've been playing lately, and I really enjoy these games. So let's go into Roll Divers, which is, I think we're an archer in a dungeon that always goes forward. So here we go, this is the classic upgrade tree, you know, as all of those games have. Increase our damage by 3 is this for 1 coin. Let's actually dive right away. And that is pretty much it. The Row, an ancient mysterious place buried beneath shadow and forge history. Its origin are unknown, but it's called mistaken power, knowledge, and something beyond this world above. Those who dare to enter are called divers. The first diver underneath the artifact, strong abilities. The Row became a proving ground, ambitious and proving ground worthy. No one has truly conquered it. Some say no diver has reached it. And you know what? I want to create a game like this, man. Like just one thing and always until you beat it. Enemies will stand in the way, collide with them and you'll take damage, but defeat them and you'll grow stronger, earn rewards that will help you survive. You can avoid them, but doing so means losing a valuable treasure. But the Row itself is your greatest enemy. It constantly drains your life. This is the classic cutoff point of all of these games, forcing you to move forward, and the deeper you go, the more it tightens its grip, pulling you faster, giving you less time to think, strike, to survive. The challenge grows, so are the rewards. Only those who adapt, evolve, and fight. So what's the idea? Of course, left and right move, pause, and let's go. And graphics remind me of Binding of Isaac. We got a coin. At the top left, we can see our life going down. The game is moving forward on its own. First enemy here with 60 life. Okay, we're doing like 16 damage already. I'm seeing some blue on the left side. Can I go towards the blue? Is that dangerous? And I got my first ram, and we died from health. So, let's go upgrades right away. I would like to reduce the music a little bit. The sound sounded a bit... What? Trust me, I changed these. This did not used to be the numbers they are. Is that saved now? Nope, it's not. Let's go. So, let's go. Increase damage by 3. What's the next one? Increase max health by 5 for 1 coin. I mean, I have 2 coins. We're gonna go health, and let's actually go. So I got only 2 coins here. I guess I should be spam clicking. That's how the game goes right now. Very nice. The game is very simplistic, as you see right now. Just opponents coming towards us. A very, 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 very different game from all those other run all the time in a straight line type of games. Not run in the straight line. It's different from all those upgrader games we used to play. I think we don't have this guy. Oh, 1 more shot. Got him. Nice. There is a 92 coming up. Wait a minute. I would like to see if I would like the music to definitely reduce itself a bit. Specifically the music, honestly. I'm okay with the sound effects. I like my arrow shots. Whoa! Okay, we somehow got a kill there. I think we don't have this guy. Let's go deeper. Although it doesn't make sense to go deeper if you're not gonna get money anyways. Let's go upgrades. Let's continue on. Now we're gonna go damage. And 1 more health. Now I would say damage again and 1 more health. Okay, right now, very simple upgrades here. 2 coins. The costs are 2. Right now the costs are 2. This has 10 upgrades. This has 10 upgrades. We should continue, of course, diving. Now we're doing 25 damage per shot. Is my damage flat and fixed, is my question. Can I avoid the coins or will it still pick them up, is my next question. It does pick them up. So if you see at the top right, I have 3. Even if I completely avoid that, nope, it does not pick them up. Okay, I guess it picks them up if I'm in a decent logical zone. If I'm here, for example, I have 3, I now have 4. So it does actually pick them up as long as it makes sense. Okay, we missed that because... Oh! If it's on the screen, we're getting hits. Got it. And I guess also we pick it up. Let's go with damage. And we got magnet pickup range, which I instantly leveled up. Let's see what the other choice is. Increase pickup range by 100% for 20 coins. And unlock beastiary tab. Yeah, of course, unlocks are part of the game. The game starts very, very simplistic. The game really reminds me of itch.io games. And also graphics like Binding of Isaac. So that means a little bit of a simplicity happening. But I saw some footage before I started playing, and honestly, I think late game madness is gonna be happening, and we are here for the late game, right? All of these games begin like just a simple snake game, and then like 1 hour later, it's literally screens filled with bullets that do a bunch of random stuff. When you eat them up, like, things explode and whatnot. Hopefully a card at the top right is gonna appear. For the game I'm referencing, of course, the last 100% upgrader game we did. Now I'm actually doing damage, a decent amount of that. Nice, nice. And I think we're gonna die here from a life expectancy. At the top left, we have 5 life left. I don't think we're gonna be able to survive here. No, we don't. Let's go upgrade again. And let's see what we're gonna get. Of course, I would like to get the beastiary, which now I have a beastiary. Deals damage on collision. Starts with 10% more HP than a regular zombie. Deals double the damage of a regular zombie on contact. Advances forward, closing distance with a player. Fires projectile, inflicting projectiles. Fires life-stealing projectiles. Fires projectiles that can critically strike. Zombie boss. Is that all enemies? Okay, I might have started playing a game that's pretty simplistic. Unlock achievements tab. Let's do that. Achievements. Die for the first time. 25 coins. Defeat the first mini boss. Defeat the first boss. Complete the row. Complete prestige 1. Ah, here we go. Okay, we got spoiled a little bit. Reach 1,000 armor. Arrow damage. Become benevolent god. Become evil god. Okay. We spoiled ourselves a little bit here for the late game. Crazy magnet. Crazy magnet. And this is when active. The effect doubles all resource except the boss crown. Harvesting 200. That's an ability for 200 coins. Okay, we're gonna go, I would say health and health again. And yeah, let's go. Let's dive. Because right now my damage seems to be okay. I also got magnet. Let's see what magnet means. Oh, there is an animation that pulls in the coins. Nice. Does it work from over here? Yes, it does. Okay, in general, we are really good with not losing money. Of course, movement speed is the next thing I would like to have. There is also an indication on my target if my hit is gonna hit. If you see there is like a little red pip in the middle, sometimes it becomes a cross. When it's a full cross, then it actually does hit. Otherwise it doesn't. Am I gonna get hit by that? I'm a bit afraid of these now. Whoa. Okay, didn't get hit. Very nice. We should have this one, but not the next one based on my health. 122 health on the opponents here. I'm not sure if we have this. We got this, man. We got this. One more. Boom. We actually got him. And here we're gonna run out of my base life. Let's go upgrades. I have 10 coins. Obviously, we're gonna go with damage. And what is this? Bow attack speed at long last. We're gonna go attack speed, of course. What is this? Unlocks Dagger. Ideal for close combat. This needs 6 gems. I don't have gems. Attack speed is a single level up. Let's go with health, honestly, because health obviously is gonna allow us to survive more. And now that we got a decent amount of attack speed, now we're good. It also feels like there are more opponents on the board now. I don't remember these guys being so close to each other. And once again, as I said, look at the target. You see the target is just a little round thing right now. You're gonna see that in a moment it's gonna become a cross. Wait for it. Boom. Now it actually allows us to hit the opponent. So there is an attack range component here. But the game realized that the opponent is there because there is the life that is shown. So maybe I'm gonna get more max range at some point. That could be a thing. I would also like to increase the income we're making, because right now we're making very, very small numbers. My DPS is good enough. I'm not losing life based on how many shots I do, so I should not really be afraid about spamming shots. And once again, this is prestige level 1 right now, and I haven't even gotten to the boss, let alone prestige. We didn't even get through the first red door there. I would say we need to get more health at this point, because damage we're definitely okay. I don't have coins for that. I guess we're gonna go one more damage. What is this? Increase horizontal movement speed. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have kept not life, coins for leveling up more life. Whatever. I would like to get more. I would like to get the ability to move forward. There are definitely abilities in this game. I already have the ability that says we get more money. I don't have it actually, you know, it's just telling me that I could take it. Nice, got this guy. Let's continue. I would also like to know where exactly my hitbox is for getting attacked and for dodging better. It's a bit weird. Oh, I actually see the mummy move forward. I just saw the bottom. You can see them in the shadows. You can look at the bottom where they have a shadow. You can see the shadow coming closer to you. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. You see how the shadow's coming a bit closer? Yeah. It is visible if you try. It's easy if you try. Whoop. And got that guy. And I don't think we're going to be able to get the next guy. Oh, death's door. And I'm gonna roll YOLO in this. Oh, 320 damage opponent over there. Okay. At this point, I would say damage is the issue, but let's go life. Increase max health by 10 instead of 5. Increase armor by 5. Okay. I mean, 10 health is good. 1 coin for this and 3 for damage. Let's go 1 for this and 3 for damage. So now I have 5 armor and also even more health. The more, I mean, health is the main cutoff point. Oh. Armor is like health. Okay. Now I have 5 armor that you lose literally like you lose health. I don't know what the difference is. Now the thing in general is, of course, the more health I have, the more I'm gonna be allowed to go deeper. But the more damage I have, the more I will be allowed to continue going deeper, right? Because it doesn't make sense to go deeper if you cannot kill the opponents. But also it doesn't make sense to go higher damage if you die from the health issue. So it's like a mix of stats that I should always keep together. Let's continue going on. Once again, not shooting does not really help us with not losing life. Shooting is irrelevant to life loss. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, nice. I'm doing how much damage? 33. 87. Very nice. That guy's gone. And 320 something. Oh, I'm getting shot. I just realized I'm getting shot. I'm a bit blind. Let's go. Blindness. Best type of vision impairment. I don't know where I'm going with that. Let's go here. Let's go damage one more time because I got to the boss at this point. Oh, what is this? Increases damage against boss by 20. Okay, I'm gonna take that. And increase bow attack range by 1. I told you attack range is the thing. I have 1 coin. 1 coin does nothing. So we're starting to diversify here the portfolio of items, things we can get. So now I'm doing 40 damage baseline, and I'm going to be doing 60 damage to the boss. Very nice. I'm starting with a quadruple enemy here. Or no, not. I think attack range is important, although I don't know what attack range means in this specific instance, in this specific game. I mean, I don't know how deep one more attack range is. And we will know after I buy it. Man, 40 damage is extremely busted. I'm 3-hitting these guys. Remember good old days when I was doing like 17 damage? Yeah, me neither. I think I started with 23 or something. Let's continue on. 40 damage per shot. Nice. And another guy that's coming closer to us. It feels like the dungeon actually has more enemies now. I mean, look at this. I just got 2 enemies back to back here. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then the next one exactly behind him. Okay. Whoa. And now we're gonna try to avoid here the hits. I don't think I got this. Oh, I actually got that. 3 more hits there and we got them. So, more range. Definitely more range. That costs 2. What is this? 25 damage. Why would I get 3 damage when I get 25? For 2 coins. This is 3 coins for 20 damage against bosses. This is 2 coins for 25 damage against anything. Okay, the balance here is a bit off. 2 coins for 60 damage against bosses. Increase our movement speed by 2. Arrow movement speed, what? I'm okay with that. Maxed out. 65 damage for 2 coins. Okay, balance is like super duper off. Obviously, we're gonna go here. Like, why would I go anything else? I'm gonna take rain. 65 damage for 3 coins or 60 damage for 2 coins. I mean, definitely the damage here, but I'm doing so much damage. I think survivability is the important part here. Do I have a coin somehow? I don't have a coin somehow. Do you see this wiggle a bit weird when I move around? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Anyway, let's go. By the way, this here needs 200. How are we with achievements? Nothing. I think we're gonna now be a lot more broken because I just got like, yep, arrow shot, 130 damage. Okay, arrow shot, 130 damage. Boss is gonna be toast, man. Okay, we become broken very fast now. Dev, I would suggest just make the upgrades, the first upgrades, just make them all cost 1 coin. There is no reason to scale the first upgrade to cost 3 coins when later down the line you have some upgrades that cost 2 coins. And instead of making the game slower, obviously make the game faster, right? Don't make it so that, okay, I'm gonna make it so that the powerful upgrades cost 5 coins. So you're gonna have to die 5 more times. No, just make the first upgrades cheaper so it makes sense to buy them. Instead of making the later ones more expensive. 130 damage. Oh, this guy has 140 life. I mean, maybe the opponents are also gonna scale like crazy anyway, so I might not even know what I'm talking about. 323. Let's see the first mini boss. Boop, 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 dead. Nice. And I got my first gem. Defeat the first mini boss. Let's go. And I have 10 life. Let's maybe get the last coin here. Okay, obviously life is the issue now. I even lost a coin for that. I got 1 gem and I got an achievement for 50 coins. And I have 62 coins. Oh no, I don't want to dive. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I have 62 coins. So first of all, life. Life and life. Okay. Increase your chance to heal by 15% when you kill an enemy. Oh, yes. Increase max armor by 20. Yeah, 3 coins for 20 or 2 coins for 5. I don't know. Heal plus 3 on kill when healing chance activates. Increase max health by 50. Like, 3 coins for 20 armor or 2 coins for 50 health. First of all, I would say 15% higher chance to heal. Heal on kill. More max health. More max health. Increase your chance to heal by 15% when you kill an enemy. 25 coins. Okay, 25 coins is a bit too much. Let's actually allow ourselves to be busted. Let's go with damage. Damage. You know what? I think we're good enough on damage. Let's go with chance to heal. 15 coins for 45 health. 25 coins. Okay, I mean, this is not the super expensive side. I'm gonna go back to this side. 4 coins for 65% more damage. Why would I ever go for 25 damage? Why would I ever go for 6 damage here? Let's go. I don't know what the armor is gonna give us. Maybe I should also invest a bit into armor. And also maybe I should invest into horizontal movement. The gem, I need 6 of them for us to be able to do anything. Now, of course, I'm doing 325 damage. Is the healing ever gonna heal the armor, or is it always gonna heal health? 325. Okay, right now I'm just one-shotting everything. So I definitely need more movement speed. I'm pretty sure there is gonna be one upgrade about movement speed. Or at least allow us to move faster, right? Allow us to press the W button and move forward, because right now we're just going left and right. I just healed 10. Very nice. Let's see how much of a deep dive this is going to be. By you, boom. I have like a vampirism of 10 right now. There is a cobweb on the right side. Do the cobwebs do anything? Let's see if touching the cobwebs does anything. Nope, it's an animation. Let's one shot this guy. Nope, missed. Oh, actually it did hit. Nice. So shooting before the target appears actually still counts as a hit. Let's see. Here. Nope, here. Ah, he's gone. He's gone. Next one's gone too. And I got another gem. So gems, I can farm them. That's nice. I thought that each boss is gonna give us a gem, but nope. Gems, we literally just farm them. So now we just hope for the Vampirism to kick in, because without Vampirism there is literally no hope for us. It feels like we're moving a smidge faster. I like the idea that the zone I'm in is called the row, and it's just a big row that always goes downward. It's like the Maiden Abyss, but it's actually just the one line. It's not just downward. Oh, let's go here. It's just a big line filled with zombies. It's the line. Are you gonna go to the line dungeon? Is there any other dungeon? Oh, 1.3k. I don't think we're gonna survive this. Oh, got him. Oh, he got us too. Oh, man, we died. It's okay. Avoiding is worse than just going up. Any achievement? Defeat the first final boss. Okay, no. So I have 20 coins and 3 gems now. First of all, let's take this and see what we get. Nice. Fire continuously by holding a left click. Shoot on hold. Why is this an epic? And this here is a weapon. Like, why is this an epic? Horizontal movement increased by 25%. That's expensive for no reason, I would say. So let's just continue on with the damage idea. And the damage idea is done. Let's go with damage against bosses. Oh, another damage idea. Wow, how about that? Why would I ever not go this route and go this route? Like, what? Anyway, damage, and I would say more health. Let's go 20 armor. Whoop. Increase armor against projectiles by 15%. That's useless because armor just breaks. Increase max health and max armor by 10. Okay, let's go for... this is 3 coins. So let's go. Once again, we're mainly double downing on healing and one-shotting opponents. 540 damage. 540 damage again. My armor is about to go away. So the idea with armor is you cannot heal it, I guess, which makes it just worse. I mean, in half the games, armor is just better because it has something like you might be able to repair it, or whenever you do some kind of achievement, like whenever you pass through a door, whenever you beat a boss, you heal all your armor or something like that. In this game, it feels like armor is just straight up worse. I healed twice there, nice. So we have plus 20 health on what we should have had. Let's go. One shot you. Kaboom, one shot you. Let's see. You see, I shot before the target. Nope. And yeah, you saw nothing. Shoot before the target. I shot exactly on the target. Shoot before the target. No. And it didn't count. 620 on the boss. 540 on everything else. I have 4 gems, and I want 6. I mean, I could go for 5 gems to just keep the shooting button down, but I don't think shooting even matters here. Let's actually reduce the music volume just a little bit. You saw how it was 3 there? What? 2. Nah, it's not super low. I think we're good here. And now it sounds like the sound effects are a lot louder. Oh yeah, the sound effects are no longer. What? Dev, check your game options. Whatever. Let's just go. Let's just go. I'm moving a bit faster left and right. That's something. Feels nice. I'm not a slowpoke anymore. Wow, this guy survived. Nice. And there's the boss, which we can beat. We know that we can beat it. Oh, but because I beat it before. And actually beat that guy too. Nice. Now we're deep diving. Look at the speed at which we're running. We now need just lifesteal and we should be winning. Oh, go, 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 go. Nice, another easy win. I have enough life to get to the end, I would zoom. Okay, I'm forced to avoid here. Is this the boss? Nope, 2k life is too much, I can't even do that. Whoop, avoid this guy too, I guess. Now we're dead. It doesn't make sense to go deeper and just avoid stuff. 25 coins and 5 gems. I don't want the auto shoot. I do want the dagger. Ideal for close combat. I do want the sidewalk. Maybe we're gonna get more movement speed. No, 2,000 for the next one. 2,000. Okay, 15 coins for 45 health. Sounds good. And then 20 coins for 60 health. Obviously that's better. Why the moment I invest 1 point into this, I get that? A bit weird. Let's continue on. And now we're moving like a snail again. The early game is a bit repetitive. It would be nice to get a run button. It would be nice to be able to press W and run. Also just realized I should not have invested into health. I should have invested into damage. Because my main issue was not being able to DPS opponents down. So I was a bit too eager to go to the right side of the skill tree for no apparent reason. And now I'm doing the same damage as previously. So that means we're pretty much stuck to gather the same amount. But there is a big difference. And that is, I will be able to get my 6th gem. Therefore, I will be able to unlock the dagger. Now, as I said, the game is very early right now. Not early in development, but early in the run itself. There are prestiges, and there is also there are gonna be mechanics. Like we're gonna be shooting laser beams and whatnot at the end. So don't think this is just a simple arrow game. But it just starts simple, so that hooks you in like good old. I guess good old. I don't know what games. A lot of games used to be like this back in the day. Back in my day, we used to play games like this all the time. You know? So, let's go ahead. We used to play very much simplistic. I mean, look what the arrow looks like. Look at the arrow. It's just... It's a 2D thing that is moving left and right and looks as if it's a 3D thing. But it's a 2D sprite. It's like, we are Paper Mario and the opponents are also Paper Mario. Everything in here is a Paper Mario dungeon. So, that's what it looks like. And I guess it is. So there's a very Binding of Isaac style graphics here. 569, that guy's gonna survive. Nice. And now we begin shooting all the time because my DPS is gonna be a bit lower than what the opponent's health is. I try to avoid that. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna get to the end of this dungeon if the game wants us to or not. Either dead or alive. But if you're gonna be dead, you're not gonna get to the end of the dungeon. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's gone. That's a mommy coming towards us. Got her. That's a guy that does a bunch of damage. Got him. I don't think I have this guy. 1, 2, 3. I don't have this guy. Neither do I have that guy. Neither do I have this guy. 4k health boss. Is it gonna rush us into him? Yep, it's gonna rush us into him. Just run into the wall. To the window. To the wall. Okay, let's get the dagger. Nice. And what does it do? Increase damage attack rate by 15% for 2 coins. Increase dagger damage by 100 for 2 coins. Our shots by 50. Okay, I mean, I would like to go here and again here. Okay, and this line is done. Let's go for the dagger now. Attack speed for 3, attack speed for 3, damage for 2. What is this? Increase damage attack range for 1 gem. I'm gonna buy that. Damage for 3. Increase bow attack speed. Haha. Here we go. I mean, I would assume that leveling this up is gonna also make something here appear. Like, the game is very much into, ho, there is an upgrade there that you didn't think about. Or maybe if I upgrade this fully, it's gonna pop over here and upgrade. Anyway, let's go for bow damage. What is this? 25 damage. Boss damage by 60. Do I have issues with bosses? I mean, I do have issues with bosses. Let's go here. Yeah, I mean, I don't have health issues, that's for sure. Is there anything I can buy for 2 coins? Armor. And let's go. It's not very easy to see what is buyable. How do I dagger stab? Oh. It just happens. Okay, we got a new passive, boys! Let's actually not shoot and see when it shoots on its own. 350 damage. You see? We are closing into being an idle game now. I don't even need to do anything anymore. Of course I do need to do stuff, but oh, it's also healing us. Very nice. But as I said, I don't even need to do anything anymore. Of course, the next thing I'm gonna do is increase my attack speed on the bow. 640 damage on the bow. Nice. And I imagine us getting rocket ships and laser guns on this thing. I like how the sword is dancing on a different rhythm than the bow. It's like when the bow... the dagger is just a little bit faster, so at some point they're gonna be synchronized. I would also like to see the cooldown of the dagger. Okay, right now it feels like there is no cooldown. Okay, let's one-shot this guy. I'm not gonna allow you to hit us. And we got our first gem again. Nice, I enjoy that we got the dagger. I have something going on here. I need to click less. 350. Obviously, increasing the damage of the dagger by 100 is a good choice, as it seems to be pretty powerful. That our shot failed, doesn't matter. 350. I think the dagger alone is gonna be enough for us to be able to literally beat the boss here. I would like to know how fast the dagger attacks. Is the dagger able to attack twice? One? No, it's not. Okay, so the dagger pretty much attacks once within a time frame of hitting an opponent. Let's try this maybe one more time. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. It feels like the dagger is attacking once. The boss goes down. 2 shot. Didn't even attack us back. Very nice. Nice assist. Yeah, the cooldown is like 3 seconds or something. Maybe 2 seconds. I wouldn't say it's big. But now I think we're gonna be able to literally clear every single opponent on the board in front of us. Because, first of all, I did increase my own damage. And then if you add also on top of that a 300 damage strike, yeah, that should be enough. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. Let's upgrade. Let's increase attack speed, obviously. Fire 1 additional arrow, let's go. The bow fires a red arrow with a chance to ignite enemies, setting them ablaze. Burning enemies take 1.5 times base damage from each fire arrow. Look at that! Fire damage if I get a crown. I don't have crowns. Dagger strike plus 100. I mean, honestly, yeah. And another one. And I have 6 more coins. I would say 6 damage to bosses. And this did not give us anything. Let's go for 3 coins into 5 armor. This feels like so weak. I would like to max out any arrow damage. 25 damage to arrow, I don't know. I still am missing this 200 points for double all resources gained. So theoretically 550 damage to sword attack. And my bow attack 665. I mean the attack speed though. Yeah, we have a better attack speed, that's for sure. I think this is the run where we're beating the boss. At least the first boss, of course, which is gonna give us the first crown, and the first crown is gonna allow us to have flaming shots, which, I mean, is gonna add on top of everything else we're gonna amass at some point. So we're gonna be the flaming shot build until I become something else. Frost shots makes the opponents freeze. What does freeze do? Nothing, because the opponents aren't even moving. Get it? Although I played a game yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago, Frost Blitz, the card game, which freeze on that game means double damage taken. So maybe in this game, freeze also means double damage taken. You know, or maybe when an opponent dies, he shatters, and shattering splits projectiles that do damage or something. You know, there are so many different iterations of freeze in so many different games that exist. So, yeah. I do enjoy that we have lifesteal, though. I really enjoy the lifesteal idea. 550. Let's go. I'm also gonna assume that this time I will be able to get to the boss, because now I'm doing 665 damage, so that 2000 life opponent should be one shot this time. I still am not really sure about the armor idea. Maybe armor refreshes after you beat the boss, because we're about to beat the boss. Unless when you beat the boss something else happens, like you prestige. Which I would like to prestige, honestly. I would like the coins to start giving us like 10 at a time. Or even 2 at a time would be better. Oh, this guy survived. Hey, look at the boss. Boss is gone. Boss took 886 damage from my attacks. As much as this guy has life. Let's go. The sword tries to get a kill, but I'm too fast. Let's go. Here we go. Stab this guy. Whoop. 1500 health opponents. I have 25 coins, so at least I'm gonna get 1 upgrade when I go back. That's a bit weird in these games, by the way. Sometimes you get like 5 good upgrades, sometimes you get 1 medium one. Whoop. Kill that guy. Oh, YOLO it. Oh, let's actually avoid. Oh, let's go for the boss! I don't have this guy. Boy, I tried. Okay, I mean, he was with 1,000 life left. I think fire additional arrow literally being double damage is the play. Otherwise, what? Some coins for damage, some coins for boss damage. I don't think life is the choice at all. Like, I don't think this side is what I should be going for. So, yeah, we're gonna do one more run to get 40 coins to get the +1 arrow. Which means that this is almost a forced loss. As far as I'm concerned. By the way, the game is out, so if you want to race me, you can definitely go ahead and buy the game and try to see if you can get to the end of all the achievements and whatnot before I do. I'm gonna obviously cut this run short here. The moment I pick up 40 coins, we're gone. Although now that I'm thinking about this, I would like to also get the gem. So 1 gem and 5 coins. I mean, if I get the gem, then I'm already at race speed. So I might as well just do a full run here. Is there any chance we're gonna get through the final boss with this build? I don't think so. Unless when the opponents get 2.5k health, I avoid them and try to somehow take 2 shots at the boss. Because the boss was left with 1,000 life. So if I can take 2 shots at the boss the moment we get there before... I need to get 2 more shots than I did previously. That's pretty much it. 323 life boss here. Very low life boss. Okay, here I can just restart. Let's just restart. Give me the dual shots. What did I unlock? Increase bow attack range by 1, okay. Increase the dagger's bleed chance by 10%. Daggers deals double base damage to bleeding enemies. Okay. We're gonna go the auto attack, and that unlocked. Fires automatically. Legendary. Hold to shoot. Okay, we're gonna go with a hold to shoot. Okay, now it's just always shooting, and it shoots 2 arrows per shot. Okay, obviously now we're guaranteed to get through this because I literally doubled my damage. So there is no way we're not getting through this. The 5000k boss was left with 1000 life, so now it's not even gonna attack. That's how much of a difference double damage is. So I'm gonna assume here that at the end we're gonna be shooting like 5 hours per shot or something insane, maybe 10 hours per shot. I'm just waiting for the game to evolve into something that doesn't even resemble the beginning of the game. It's gonna be a weird game for people that are gonna be skipping ahead. I definitely hope that we're gonna get movement speed though. That's my biggest concern. Being able to press the W button to move a bit faster. Just a bit faster. The dev should allow that, like increase movement speed twice and increase damage taken from the dungeon twice. Something like that, I don't know. Would make the game a breeze to run through, honestly. Just double speed, right? Let's go. So it's not more movement speed, it's more in general game speed. Actually, no, make it movement speed, so it's like a push your luck mechanic. Like my attack speed should stay the same, but I lose life faster and I move faster. But my attack speed stays the same, so good luck killing everything at double the movement speed. Right? Which we obviously would be able to do because I have 665 damage. And that would be also the main concern as to why. I mean, I'm talking about the thing that might be in the game, so let's first beat the game, and then I guess at that point I will have forgotten that this is not a mechanic that exists, so... Let's go on. 1300 life, you're not even gonna attack us once. Yep, he's gone. By the way, that guy gives you 1 gem. Is there any healing? Yeah. I don't think we need healing though. We're taking more damage, of course. I have 110 life. I think 110 life is enough for the last part of the dungeon here. None of these opponents even attack us, by the way. Double shots, you're gone. Double shots, you're gone. Yeah, I'm not even gonna need to avoid anything. Even if the boss hits us, it doesn't really matter. Yep, you're gone. And you're gone. And you're the boss. And you're gone. Nice. And we won the first boss. Let's go. Prestige 1 unlocked. I go to achievements. Complete the row and defeat the first boss. Let's go here. Boom. Complete the row. Boom. Nice. Now prestige 1 to 3. Old bosses. Heal on hit chance. What? Why is that unlock that? Spend coins. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna go through these. I have 1 crown, and we're gonna put the crown here. The bow fires a red arrow with a chance to ignite enemies, setting them ablaze. Burning enemies take 1.5 base damage from each fire arrow. And that now gives us increased burn chance by 20%. By 20%. Increase fire arrow damage by 300. This is 1.5 times base damage plus 300. Okay, first of all, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this that says when active, the effect doubles all resources except boss crowns. That counts also gems. And this unlocked. Increase pickup range by 250%. That's useless. We almost have a global pickup range anyway. 2000 for that. Auto shooting is for 8. Chance to heal. No, we're gonna go damage. Range. Chance to bleed. Burn chance. Fire arrow damage. Honestly, I want burn chance and range. That's good range. And their range unlocked nothing. Nice. Let's dive. What is this, by the way? Increasing armor against projectiles. How many projectiles are we going to be fighting? Prestige 1. What does prestige do? Unlock a new prestige level when you beat the boss of the previous prestige. Each prestige level increases enemy stats, health and damage, and resource gain. We want money. First of one, 5000 health. Very nice. But now I'm shooting 3 arrows. I got a chest. Let's go. And chest seems to be 10 coins, by the way. Harvesting is the 4 button. I'm losing like 20 health per... yeah, I'm losing 20 health here. By the way, the arrow shot is literally one more shot. How insane is this? Let's activate harvesting, to be honest. I never got the harvesting thing. How many coins? 40 coins with a single run. That's perfect. That's just 50 times better than what I used to have. Burn chance or fire arrow damage. This 300 damage on one of my 3 arrow shots. Burn duration goes up. I don't care about that. We care about just a million damage. Let's go armor and let's go on. Prestige 1. I should go for health though, so I survive a bit more. Press the harvest right away. I just got 21 coins. How long does the harvest last? Oh, I can see how long the harvest lasts. It's about to run on a 3, 2, 1, and it just ran out. It says charging. Charging. Okay, I think we're gonna die. Oh, it's charging very slow. We're gonna die before that happens. Okay, now we're gonna go with max life, because honestly now it does actually matter. 60 health. 60 health. That's it pretty much. As armor takes the damage from projectiles. Increase max health and armor by 30. I have a couple of coins. Let's throw them over here. And let's dive. Prestige 1, of course. And now we have a decent amount more health for 55. Let's instantly press the harvest. So start making more money from these treasure chests, which are 10 coins per pop, which are 20 coins per pop for us. And my movement speed is so slow that with the ability I'm able to literally only pick up 2 chests. Maybe if the second enemy is if the third enemy actually is a mummy, I might be able to get a bit more out of it. Does that guy have 10,000 life? Yep, 10,000 life. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the coin though. Nope. Let's upgrade. Obviously we want... Let's go 30 and 30 and 30 and 30 twice. Deals 500 damage to enemies on collision. If the enemy dies from the impact, the player takes no damage. Otherwise the player is damaged. I like that. Reduces collision damage with enemies by 10. Okay. There are some random upgrades here and there I should actually pick. Wow, I maxed the armor up and it gave me nothing. Good day, sir. With 2 coins, I don't think I can buy anything. So let's dive. So now I have 100 armor and 500 health. Tried to synchronize the harvest and it actually worked. I pressed the harvest the moment the opponent died. The moment I was about to pick up the chest. Let's see, will I pick up this? Nice, I got 60 coins out of this run. I don't think this guy's gonna hit us. Nice. Okay, I need to hit some heals. I got a +10 heal, let's go. I'm losing like 20 health every second here. Actually 30 health every second. Wow, I'm losing 30 health every second. I will get this. I don't think I will get the next one. I will get the next one too. Nice, we have so much more health. You're so durable. Come on, come closer. Come closer, little boy. You see how I didn't kill him, so he comes closer and I get the chest? Tactics. Tactics. 112 health. 112 coins. Okay, these are not that needed. We're gonna go this side. Actually, this is cheap. Okay. These are all useless. 40 coins, no. 18, 29, 35. Maybe more healing. 50% chance to heal. And then more healing when the heal triggers. That should be the next one I get. Let's get this so it's done. Okay, that thing's done. And we continue. And we continue. So right now we're farming a lot more money, of course, is what we're doing. activate the ability right away. Okay, the harvest, which cost us 200 to get, definitely is gonna pay out for itself, right? Because every run I'm using it for 3 chests, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. So it gives us like 20 to 30 coins per run. It's definitely worth it. Now the next thing I want is health on kill. And more health gain on kill. So that I can survive a bit longer. Because it's gonna make it so that every single kill is gonna be worth 20 health or something. Which, I mean, right now we're losing 30 health per second, so 20 health per kill here is gonna be pretty valuable. It's gonna be 1 more second each kill we get. Oh, look at this, we got to the boss. Barely, of course, the boss is just in vision range. Upgrades. Okay, let's go with more healing. So we're gonna, this is maxed out. So right now we have 15% twice, that's 30. And another 15% twice, that's 60. So right now we have 60% chance to heal. Well, let's level this up twice. So we are healing 20. 60% chance to heal 20 on kill. Continue with max life, honestly. And more max life, the lower version. And that's also done. And with the 17 we have left. I guess let's get these 2 levels. Whoop! Increase max health by 15. Okay, might as well. Okay, might as well. I want to get all of these upgrades to be done with them. Damage is not an issue right now. Like, damage is not an issue, not even remotely. It might be an issue at the boss specifically, but other than the boss, I don't think it will. And even at the boss, I'm not really sure. We're doing also like 200 more damage to bosses anyway, so why not? Why would I have an issue on the boss? I also have flaming shots, which might burn the opponent for 1.5 times the damage we do. Although the question is, I want to burn an opponent and see. This guy's burning, for example, 750. Oh, the burn is like 1-time deal. Maybe 2 times deal. It feels like it doesn't even do anything. I'm not sure. 950. I'm seeing some 950s. That's the burn effect. I think. I don't know. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Oh, boss time. Oh, he's gonna hit us and we're gonna die. Oh, yep. Upgrade. I don't think we had them, by the way. So I need more damage now. Back to damage scaling. Obviously, these damages are jokes, but let's get them so I get rid of them. So 1, 2, done. 1, 2. Okay, done. So we're done with the cheap and useless damage. What is this? Bleed chance on the dagger, not really. Burn chance. Arrow damage. Burn duration. This has 5 levels. Level this twice, that's done. Burn chance, burn chance, burn chance. Okay, if I fully level this up, it goes to 100%. So what was the base chance? 0. Magnet is 500. Oh, this is it. Boom, boom. Nice. And this is also maxed out now. 2000. Why is this 2000, man? Move 50. I mean, it's 50% movement. So I got every single upgrade right now, other than the very outside ones. And we're stuck with damage, so I need to go into damage. Because obviously I was not able to kill the boss, so we are literally stuck at damage right now. I was fast enough for the... Was I fast enough for the harvesting? I'm not really sure. Assuming that I will kill the boss, I should stop using harvesting on money and I should start using harvesting on gems. Because it says that harvesting does not work at boss crowns, but the mini bosses don't drop crowns, they drop gems. So there is that. Also, there is a passive that says armor takes less damage from projectiles, but I don't have armor when we get to the bosses that do projectiles. So I don't know what the idea there is. Very nice. We got rid of this guy. Let's continue running, and we are at the boss again. Obviously, my life is enough, but my damage is enough. Oh, my damage is enough for sure. Let's hope we're not gonna die. Oh, we survived. Let's go. And I'm gonna die from the dungeon, of course. And I got only 1 gem out of the boss. So getting 2 gems out of the boss is gonna be valuable here. 145 coins, very nice. Obviously, damage is what I will continue with, is my opinion. So we're gonna go 44 for the burn. 52. Very expensive. Burn duration plus 1 second. Oh. The next crown. The bow shoots a purple arrow that curses enemies. Cursed enemies take 3 times their base damage from all weapons. Okay. I cannot get there, of course. I guess life. Nah, let's just go with burn duration. So I fully level. Oh, there was a bleed. I don't think it matters. Let's go. It's all about the burn, man. Let's do one burn shot. Burn duration. Burn duration does nothing, man. Maybe burn duration does something if the opponents are already burning and I attack them. You know what? Doesn't matter. Burn works somehow. I'm trying to understand if I like attack them once and they're burning. Right now he has the burn debuff on his head. You see that? But it doesn't do anything. Maybe I didn't read correctly how the burn damage works. Maybe I should just read it better. It said 1.5 times the arrow damage, but I thought it's like a debuff. 3.8k damage. I think that is the burn, the 3.8k damage. I think that's the burn. I mean, it is the burn because that is an insane amount, 3.8k there. Oh, I'm ready for the harvest. Let's go harvest now, boom. I got 2 gems, I was at 3 and I'm at 5 now. And somewhere around here we're gonna die. I'm taking no. I'm taking still 30 damage per tick. We're gonna die. No. Upgrades. We're gonna go last level in burning. I think we're gonna go bleed. Whoop, what is this? Increase dagger damage by 500! Increase damage attack range. Increase dagger attack speed. I mean, factually speaking, I need more life, but 500 damage on the dagger, man. Increase damage attack range by 1, that's also very important. Whoa! Increase the dagger's bleed. First of all, let me read the burn a moment. Burning enemies take 1.5 times base damage from each fire arrow. Okay, so when they burn, the fire arrow does more damage. Got it. Increase the dagger bleed chance by 30%. Dagger deals double base damage to bleeding enemies. Increase the dagger bleed chance. Okay. Increase bleed duration by 1 second. Increase dagger attack range by another 1. We're gonna go attack range. Dagger attack speed. Again, again, and again. And we are now a dagger build. Let's see how the dagger build deals with opponents here. Shing, shing, shing. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Shing, shing, shing. Nice, I like that. And it seems to go faster the closer we are. Because of course it's gonna go faster the closer we are. As the thing is that it comes back faster, therefore it fires again faster. Which is really nice to see. Oh, we're destroying opponents, man. And the dagger is also pretty ranged. Nice, we're slowly getting a build going. So my next damage source is of course dagger attacks. Now here, because we died from health, we're not gonna go damage anymore. We're gonna rotate back to health again. So we're not gonna level up the dagger more. I just invest a little bit into it because why not? But now we will rotate back to more health, as health is the main cutting factor here. I prefer dying from health. Actually, I prefer dying from not being able to destroy the opponent than dying from health. As that would mean I should have invested more into health. Okay, got my gems. Get my 2 gems at that. Harvesting is still active. But because I'm running fast, I might be able to get more value out of it. That's actually pretty true. We died. Upgrade, let's go health, of course. So this line is done. This is completely done. Does it say max? Maxed, okay. This is the armor idea. Let's invest 30 into this. Oh, this is 1 and 1. What does this unlock? Aha. Reduce the damage dealt to armor by the row by 20%. For a gem. For a gem, we're taking it. Increase max armor 50%. Not really. For 150 coins, definitely not. Let's go reduce collision damage by 10. Just to, because it's a 1-pointer. It didn't give us anything. 60 more health. For 50 or 45 more health for 22. 45 for 22. 45 for 26. I'm at this point we're forced into this. Okay, so now we got the passive that says my armor takes less damage. So now armor is officially, for the first time ever, better than health. Because it takes less damage from the row. That means the more armor I have, the more I can dive deeper. Because each point of armor gives me actually more health and health. The issue with armor though, is that because it goes down first, my lifesteal doesn't happen until I lose all my armor. So there is like a take and lose. Health is, I mean, if I get too much armor, then my lifesteal mechanic doesn't work. But on the other hand, more armor means deeper dives because armor takes less damage from the diving mechanic. So you win some, you lose some, as always. That is life. It seems like burn stacks, by the way. Because sometimes the opponent takes like 1,800, 3,000, 24,000 damage there. Did you see that, man? So it feels like burn stacking. Yep, that guy just melted. Let's get the harvesting going. Oh, we're doing insane damage now. Yep, 60k. How did I do 60k? I don't know. 10k. We're about to die. In 3, 2, 1. Got him. And I heal too. Nice. I'm doing a lot of damage. We're very good with damage. We're going alive. 50 armor. I mean 150 coins. I'm not gonna invest them into 50 armor. 50. 38. Oh, here we go. With 20 coins, 100 health. Still does the same. Dev does the same. 45 for 45 or 20 for 100. 24 for 100. Or 60 for 60. I don't know, man. I don't know. Dev. Make the early upgrades cheaper. The new upgrades being cheap and powerful is nice, but you need to make the early upgrades cheaper. There's a little bit of a balance issue here. I mean, it's not that it's unbalanced, it's just that it's not valuable. Therefore, it gets weird. Let's continue on. So theoretically, my damage is up to snuff, as I'm doing like 30,000 damage sometimes with burns. So let's see if I can get to the end. I don't think I will be able to get to the end of the dungeon, but let's hope I'm gonna be able to get to the end of the... at least get to the next mini-boss. By the way, I had 8 gems. I could have bought the auto-shooting. Maybe should have bought the auto-shooting. Not that it matters, I'm just holding down a click. I don't know why the auto-shooting is that expensive. Maybe the dev has made it so that it's just a cutoff point, right? Like, okay, I need you to spend 6 gems here and 8 gems there just to make sure you're not gonna go too fast into those upgrades over there. This time the boss survived a bit more than the previous one. Maybe previously we had the busted run going or something. I think we're still doing insane damage. Yep, we're still doing insane damage. Maybe bleed is what makes the difference. Maybe sometimes I bleed the opponents like 10 times. Whoop, and they die. Oh, I'm just trusting my DPS. 41k life. Oh, instant death, by the way. Did you see how much life he lost there? And that guy too. 24k damage. Sometimes I do nothing, sometimes I'm busted. Oh, 60k damage. Chance to build. 140k. I got it. Sifd, let's go. I mean, he killed us. It's not that I was not able to kill him in time. I could have killed him in time if he didn't kill us first. Okay, so I think we continue with health. I mean, this is free money. Increase lifesteal chance by 5%. 1,500. Okay, first of all, let's get auto shooting. And there is nothing here, so why would this cost 8? This could have cost 5. I mean, health is the main issue still. 45 for 45 or 60 for 60. I think, actually, health is not the main issue. We need to one-shot opponents, that's the issue. Bleed duration, no. Burn chance, let's make that 100%. Burn duration, let's max that out, why not? Stuck there. Bleed chance goes up. Dagger damage plus 500. I mean, bleed chance does double damage. Whoop, whoop. We glitched there for a second. Are we still recording? We are still recording. Wait, are we still recording? Yes, we're still recording. 30% chance to bleed. 20% chance to bleed. Let's go 500 damage. Let's just go 500 damage twice. So the dagger now does like 1,000 plus. Plus the bleed double damage. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. So let's see how this goes. If I beat the oh, actually I have auto fire. Oh, I'm sorry for that. I have manual fire and auto fire. We're gonna obviously auto fire. Oh, auto fire does not shoot all the time, every second. Boo, 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 boo. Wait a minute. So if I'm not looking at the opponent, it's not gonna auto fire. Look at this. It's not auto firing. It's not auto firing. It's not auto firing. But if I go here, it will. No, that's such a bad auto fire. Because if I manual fire here, look at this, auto fire does not fire, right? But if I manual fire here, it actually hits the opponent. So once again, an oversight from the dev. I think auto fire should always fire. There is no reason to be like, okay, I'm gonna code it smartly. I'm gonna code it in a way where if the opponent is within the vision range, then I'm gonna make it so... I don't know why this is the voice of the dev. Let me actually humanize him. So maybe the dev thought that it's gonna be a nice little coding trick that only if opponents are within the crosshair, it shoots them, so it doesn't fill the void with shots. But the thing is, look at this. If I do, like, if I'm here, it shoots. If I'm here, it doesn't shoot. I disagree. I completely disagree. So therefore, I'm gonna be playing with manual fire for the rest of the game, which makes me a bit sad. A bit sad. But it is what it's, unless there is an upgrade that says permanent auto fire. Right now, I want to see an upgrade that says movement speed and permanent auto fire. Now it's now I have two things that the game needs. Previously, I had one. I don't think we got this guy, by the way. He's gonna attack us and we're gonna die. Oh! Yeah, we died. I think we had him though. I think we do have him in general. We're gonna need to go damage now. So bleed duration in case it unlocks anything. Aha! Damage against bosses plus 100. Increase our damage by 4,000 for 3 gems. Here we go. This is useless. 4,000 damage. And this is 100 boss damage. Like, who cares about 100 boss damage? I'm gonna take it though, just to see what the next 150 boss damage. Okay, that's... Are we stuck there? No, yep, we're stuck. Bleed duration. Nah, I would say bleed chance. And bleed chance. Okay, so theoretically, with 4,000 damage, we should be able to one-shot everything now. It starts with auto-shooting, by the way. Okay, so theoretically we're beating the next boss now. I know I'm dying from health again, so I will need to rotate back into more max health. And then from the max health I will need to rotate back to more damage again. But now the damage is... Like, I really enjoy how the numbers are just jumping up. So I was previously doing like 1,000 damage per hit, and now I'm doing 4,000 damage per hit or something insane. Yeah. Previously I was doing like 750 damage, and I'm doing 4,000 damage. 4,075. How do I get 1.5k damage? That's not possible. Yeah, I'm seeing some 1.5k. That is literally impossible. I'm doing 4,000 damage, right? Yep. Oh, it's the dagger. The dagger is doing thousands. What a weak dagger. Flimsy weak dagger. You're not even an arrow. Let's double my gem intake. I have 3. Plus the next elite that's gonna go down. That's gonna be most likely 4. Let's hope that the next prestige is gonna give us 100 coins per enemy killed. And we're still at prestige 1. There's prestige 2 and prestige 3 at least. Let's hope the music is not copyrighted, because most likely if the music is copyrighted, you're not gonna be hearing sound effects at all, because my editor slices away the music alongside the sound effects, so we can only hope for the best. Okay, boss time. I'm ready for you, bro. Oh, I got hit, but I'm still alive. And we even killed the next one. Let's go. And the next one. 20 health, 20 health. I mean, I would have died of this enemy. Upgrades. Okay, we obviously need more health now. But I got another 4,000 damage. Oh, what is this? 18,000 damage. Okay, this here I would like to get refund, please, from the auto shoot. I would enjoy the 18,000 damage. That's completely insane. The game's like, okay, bro, upgrade health, please, because from the other side of the board, we are giving you all the damage you need. 45, 45, or 60 for 60? 60 for 60. 45, 45. I guess this thing, because I hope it pops an upgrade or something. I don't know. This is 150 for 50. 500 for pickup range, who cares? I mean, this is the next thing. Lifesteal chance by 5%, but this is 1,500. This is 2,000. Okay, we need to get to the next prestige. Wait a minute. No, 20 coins are literally irrelevant. 14,000, man, the next upgrade there. Come on, stop the auto fire. I want my refund. Give me the gems back. I want my refund, man. I don't want the stupid auto fire. I mean, for now I can have it active. I guess the auto fire is mainly for you know, when you play easy mode. Although, honestly speaking, I don't think I need the auto fire until I get... I don't think I need the manual fire until I get to the very end, where the opponents have 80,000 life and you need to take every single shot you can. If you're early game, doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna use a harvest here, get my second gem, and then get another gem, and I'm gonna get 18,000 damage. So my damage is dealt with, completely dealt with. I don't need to care about damage anymore. At least for this dungeon, I don't need to care about damage anymore. The fact that harvest is the number 4 as a button, by the way, is a bit weird. I mean, I do understand that auto fire and manual fire are number 1 and number 2, but harvest being number 4 right away, like what is number 3? What am I missing here? Also, you very rarely charge the harvest back in time. Okay, I think I should start auto shooting in a moment. Doesn't feel like it. Does not feel like it even matters. Yeah, the moment 5 or 6 shots fly out, opponent's toast. I mean, the opponent burns, and then after the burn, he's dead. Okay, here we go back to manual fire. Yep, boom, 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 boom. I got hit, okay. Almost died. You would think. So now I have 3 gems, so I'm gonna increase my damage by 18,000, and at that point, the elite is not gonna attack us in time. Wow, we even died from a normal enemy. Okay, a bit insane. 3 gems, boom, 18,000, and let's go over to the health side. I don't really have that many choices. Boom and boom, and that's actually a dead end. And this is most likely also a dead end, so I'm gonna be forced into armor. Does that matter to me? I don't think so. I'm not seeing any upgrade I have not gotten. This line is completely done and locked. This line is locked. This line is locked. This is expensive. These lines are locked. These lines are locked. The only thing that's not locked is this. This. Most likely this is gonna be locked. And then this whole area over there. But that area over there is damage, and I don't need damage. Because I'm getting 18,000! Yeah, look at that, 26,000 damage there. So, obviously, the elite is toast. I think we're gonna die at the boss again. I think it's made in a way where that's gonna happen. Theoretically, the mini-boss, the second mini-boss now should not be... it should die before it even gets a chance to hit us. So that's 200 more health, because it did 200 damage to us. Is 200 health enough to get to the boss? I think it will be. Especially because I just rolled a heal again. But I think the boss is gonna have something like 500,000 health, and I don't think we're gonna be able to kill it. So when that happens, I will invest my money in dagger damage. As dagger damage is better the closer you are to the opponent, because it starts stabbing faster and faster and faster. So let's see how that goes. Look at this guy, 35,000 health. Look at this guy, look at this dude! And let's get the harvest. Boom. Nice, got now 2 gems. Seems like the arrows go through this. Look at this. Do you see how the gem looks at this as if it's through the... Is there any chance I'm allowed to run through these? I'm gonna try that in the next dungeon. If I can run through a pillar. Because imagine if I can run through pillars here and I just was afraid of them all the time. Although it feels like I'm not allowed to run through a pillar. Man, I'm side shooting opponents with a random arrow shot and they die. Yeah, nothing really survives here. Okay, let's begin manual shooting. So I shoot from a bit farther out. Come on, one shot this guy. 1, 2, don't attack me. Nice, okay, I did not get damage this time. So now I have 700 health. That means I guaranteed get to the boss alive. Oh, and nothing even survives in the road there. On the road there. You're gone. You're gone. Oh yeah, we are really powerful. But let's see how we're gonna deal with the boss. I have 400 health left. Will I even be able to... Let's use harvest, please. Harvest. Oh, 500k. Oh. Okay, 30k, I had him. I actually had him, unbelievable. 30k life at the end. 4 gems needed. Okay, obviously we need to go damage, because health was definitely not an issue. So, 100 damage to bosses. Okay, that's a dead end. Bleed chance, also dead end. This is what? Increase the dagger's bleed chance by 20%. This has 5 levels. And this increases the damage bleed chance by 30%. How does this work? Bleed duration. Okay, we were just filled with dead ends here. Is there any reason for me to max this out? Whatever. Whatever. Might not have been the best. Maybe I should have invested everything into sword damage. Doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. Okay, so now the dagger has a 160% chance to bleed. Which obviously means, I guess, nothing. Let's see what it looks like if I dagger this guy down. Whoop. 9,000 damage. That's what it looks like. Let's see how much this is gonna look like in general. Whoop. 9,000 damage. Okay, that guy's gonna survive the 9,000 damage, so we're gonna be able to see what it looks like if the bleed hits after effect. 9,000. 3,000. 3,000. 9,000. What? 3? 9? 3? I have a 100% chance to bleed, man. What's happening here? 9, 3, 3. You know what? I don't care. We go with auto shoot. It's buggy. It's buggy. That's what it is. I would like to get this gem earlier, the harvesting earlier, so I can activate it a bit earlier after we get through this. Nice. Because later we're running faster, so we get more money, so harvesting later is a bit more valuable. Theoretically, we should be able to beat the boss. Actually, theoretically, we should not be able to beat the boss. I don't think the dagger is gonna make the difference. I invested a bunch of levels into the bleed mechanic thing, which, you know, in hindsight is a bit trash. I also invested a couple of points into doing 100 more damage to bosses, but is 100 more damage to bosses even gonna matter when my bow does 26,000 damage base? Like, once again, it's a bit all over the place with this game. Yeah, I'm doing 27,000 damage to bosses and 26,000 damage to everything else, so... like, what does it even matter? Whoa. Let's go. Bonus toast. I forgot to run through the wall, by the way. If you remember, I said I want to do. Okay, time to bite the boss. I'm spamming the number 4, so I get the charging mechanic, maybe. Nice, I got it. I'm spamming the active. Does that even do anything? Oh, 180k this time. It was a lot worse. Okay, obviously we're gonna go boom, a lot of damage. Wow, and we're locked out of everything. Okay, 18,000 damage the last upgrade. Damage dagger, damage dagger, damage dagger. Wow, we got all the damage out the way. What? Okay, the next damage is here then. And health, I guess. Actual health. Yep, we're forced into actual. Whoop. Increase your chance to heal by 5% when you hit an enemy. Chance to heal. Lifesteal chance. Chance to heal on hit. Yeah, that's irrelevant. We still have issues with damage. So let's go. I mean, now we don't have issues with damage. I just increased my damage by 18,000. First of all, can I hit the right wall? No. Okay, now we're gonna see if I can hit a... what is it called? What is it called? The good old what is it called? Very dangerous. Dungeons. Let's go... yeah, no, the walls do not exist. Literally, the cobwebs also don't exist. Okay, now I feel a bit safer. Now I feel a lot safer, actually. Because now I know that, oh, there is a grass on the right side. Is there any chance there are secret walls? Nope. There could be so many things in this game. Oh, did you see us glitch through the graphics there? The right side has the... wait, I want to showcase it. Look at this, look at this. Oh, graphic glitch, boom. Went through the wall. I still want to see if I lose life if I hit a pillar. I found the what is it called name. It's a pillar. And I run through these ones. Nice, they don't exist. They do not exist. These are non-existent walls. Okay, here's the big number question. Can I run through the pillar? I can run through the pillar. Let's go! I was afraid of nothing! The pillars are an animation. It was a lie from the get-go. I mean, I should have realized that's a lie. And you know why? Because if you realize, sometimes chests that appear behind pillars are visible. Look at this chest, look at this chest. Do you see this? Do you see the chest? Only what is visible is real. But opponents do not appear before the pillars. Okay, something coding-wise happened there with the layers. Like for some reason chests appear above pillars, but enemies appear behind pillars. Something's up with that. The mystery of the pillar, man. The game has more lore than what you thought. You thought it's all about the run or whatever it's called. Think again. I think it's the dive or something. It's in the name of the game, man. I forgot the name of the game. Is it Run Divers? I think it's Run Divers. I think it's the run. Let's go, or something like that. I don't know. We're closing into the end. Let's not play around. We're running like crazy. Harvest. Harvest is ready. I'm making some money out of this. Okay. I won, right? I won. Let's go. He was about to hit us, but we killed him. Prestige stone, like upgrade. 352. Obviously, we're gonna go here. Chance to heal on hit. We got achievements. And just like that, 200 points here. And 200 points on luck, heal on hit. So, I have 552 coins. What is this? Heal +4 when you hit an enemy and healing chance activates. Yeah, so... heal on hit, +4 healing. 100 health more. 100 coins, 100 health. I mean, 300 coins for this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go 500 coins for magnet. I don't care. I don't care. But Sifd, that was a stupid choice. I know. Let's go with this for the crown. Boom. Increase curse chance by 20%. Okay, so what? This here says increase curse chance by 20%. And if you look at the bottom right, it says level 0 out of 7. So it's gonna have more than 100% chance. Another crown, third eye, inflicts continuous damage with a chance to deliver a critical hit, dealing up to 3 times the damage. Well, the next crown. Okay, obviously I need to go this path at some point. For now, though, with the 50 coins we have, I don't think we can do anything. Let's dive. I know I wasted my money. Let's go. Let's see how much life we're gonna lose now. Okay, now we're cursing, burning, and everything in between. I think I got like 100 coins. Wow, my magnet is almost global. I activated harvesting. Well, I should have activated it previously. I'm shooting for arrows now. These guys have 800,000 health. I'm also making insane money, so I didn't really waste anything, to be honest. Because look how much money we're making. I'm dead. Ooh, crowd! I prefer rerunning the run from the beginning than actually just going deeper. Damage, honestly. Damage is the choice. Because we just died there from damage. 600 for another arrow. Nice. Increase cursed arrow damage by 2,000. Increase curse duration by 1 second. I don't care about that. 2,000. 2,000. Let's dive. Okay, this time I'm not gonna make the mistake. We're gonna just activate the harvest right away. I got it. So now I think each enemy gives like 100 coins. Yeah, and I'm making 200 with a harvest. Nice, I just made 600 coins there. So I can instantly just go back and get one more arrow if I want to. But I don't think I need to, because I do 2,000 more damage with the curse. The joke here is that 2,000 is a kitty number. I'm doing already like 4,000 damage or whatnot. Oh, nice, got it. I'm using auto fire at this point. We're chill vibing. But see if you trash talk the auto shot. No, 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 no. Oh, nice, survived. I like that I have a passive that says if the opponent has less than 500 health. Like that passive is such a joke. This passive right here, this one. Deal 500 damage to an enemy when you collide with them. Like 500. This should have been do 1 arrow shot damage or something like that. Like the 500 is such a joke number. Do I want to go and see the arrow route? No, I want to see the damage route. And now the arrow shot, increase arrow speed for 50 coins. Let's go, speed up. Crit hit chance for 500. Restoration. Okay, we're out of money. I told you the damage route was gonna be down there. 138 is left. 100 coins for 100 health. 200 coins for 200 health. Okay. I mean, we just continue diving. I don't have a health issue anyway, we still have damage issues. Let's use the harvest right away. Although it might have been a bit too early here, I might only get value out of 3 of these. Unless the guy dies fast. Nice, I got value out of 4 of them. Nice. Yeah, once again, as long as I'm not dying from health, and I'm dying because I cannot kill the opponents in time, we will continue increasing damage. It's a very easy balance we are doing here. I think we're gonna die from health in a moment though. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to go back to health. Oh, oh, nice. 1 million life. Start shooting. Oh, we're dying from health. I got the kill though. We're life stealing, we're life stealing, we're life stealing. Let's go. Of course we died from health, so I need to go health now. Chance life steal and more life stealing or more health. We're gonna go chance life steal and more life steal and more life steal. And this is 1500. Let's go with 200 more health. And the armor is gonna stay there forever. I don't care about it. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Now we have life steal. Let's not forget the fact that we still have 120 armor that does nothing. Okay, so now I'm slowly trickle healing, which should keep us alive more than just max life would have given us. Assuming that I will at least heal for 200. I don't think we're gonna heal for 200, man. Yeah, I'm not sure if we will heal for 200. Would be nice if it was somewhere visible for how much we healed throughout this. 1 million life opponent here. I'm looking at my top left and I'm not really healing that much. Yeah, no, I'm stuck at 614. 14, 14, still 14, still 14, still 14. 26 now. I healed from the kill, I'm not healing from the attacks. This is on hit, right? Increase your chance to heal when you hit an enemy. Yeah, very weird. Max health it is. So 240 for 200 or 120 for 100. I mean, these are the same almost. Let's go here. And now this is more valuable. Now these are the same again. And here we go. What? Why are there like different things for these? Medicine 1, max HP IV, pill 2, like what? There was like diversity. That does actually nothing. So for 200 gain 150, or for 170 get 100, or for 288 get 200. Diversity. I mean, let's go here. Increase current max health by 300. Band-aid for 200 get 300. I mean, that's the most valuable now. 140 coins, I think, is nothing. Yep, nothing cost this amount. So this line is done. This is 2000. Let's go. At least you healed. At least you have different max lives, right? Like you got a pill and you got a band-aid and you get a. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, so I have 2074. You see at the top left, like my end number is 74. Now it's 94 because I healed 20 on kill. If the 4 changes, then that means the heal on hit triggered. If the last, right now I have 6, right? So that means I healed on hit. If the last digit changes, it's the heal on hit. If the digit before the last one changes, then it's the heal on kill. And I just tanked an enemy here. And I'm gonna tank a second more, we're gonna die. That went very swimmingly. I need damage again. But how will I get damage? Crit chance. 10% crit chance. Increase bow attack speed by 1. What does that even mean? Dagger damage by 450,000. We're gonna go with 1 attack speed. Arrow for 240,000. Okay, now we have all the damage we need. Crit chance by 40%. Man, the numbers are just insane. That was like, okay, just give them numbers, man. Just here you go. 1 million. Look at this. Now we're one-shotting opponents, and I just wasted my harvest. And my attack speed's crazy. What does the attack speed 1 mean? Look at this. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Give me that thing before I lose the harvest. Nice. I wasted the first enemy killed, by the way. Look at the floating chest. Oh, by the way, these are silver chests. Nice. Okay, so we're now, obviously, now we're gonna die from health. Obviously. So we need to go back to scaling health again. Because damage is definitely not gonna be an issue this time. Let's go. Nice. Pretty simplistic game. I would assume we're gonna get rocket shots and whatnot. This game could have a very much brighter future. It seems simplistic to me. I was assuming that it's gonna become a lot more crazier. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. 3 million life. Kiddie numbers, man. Kiddie numbers. He's gone. Okay, now I'm gonna keep the harvesting for when I get to the second elite, because now we know for a fact that I will always get to the second elite. Let's go. I healed 12 there from attacking alone, and we're gonna die in 3. Nice. In 3 and just died. There's no 3, bro. It's just death. 1,500. Lifesteal. Boom. Achievements. I spent 1,000 coins. Luck lifesteal. Okay. Complete the game, gain 3 crowns. Why? Okay, I need max life, of course. Let's go to 140 for 300, 288 for 300. And I guess 200 for 150. That's such a bad choice. But maybe there... Oh, you know what? I need to get the armor. That is where the bustedness is coming from, man. Armor. The armor is insane. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I wasted the harvesting. Whoops. That was a mistake. I didn't want to waste the harvesting. Once again, damage is irrelevant right now. We're doing insane amounts of damage. Only life matters. And the reason why I said I wasted the harvesting is because I obviously want the gems a bit more, as the gems give us like arrow damage like crazy. Okay, let's go. I think there is only Prestige 3 left and then the end of the game is nigh, which means there's like half an hour left. Look at the floating gem. Look at the floating. At this point, the game is an homage to simple games back in the day. This is a simple back in the day game. Maybe. You know what? No, it's gone. By the way, I wanted to ask anybody that is at this part of the video, because a lot of people are skipping on these. Do you enjoy this whole idea of once every 3 videos I do like a 100% playthrough, or do you prefer just doing normal videos on my end? What do you like more? Do you like this new use of content time, I guess? This new style of content? The Dagger tried to kill there, but it did not. And here we are. Let's run through. I think we're gonna die. Oh, we're definitely dying. Let's press the number 4 here. Let's activate our ability to make a bit more money. So I either use my ability twice to get a lot more money, or I use it once to get 2 gems. Upgrade. This needs 4 gems. Boom. Another 204,000 damage. Crit chance 40%. I don't think so. We just need more life anyway. So life 300 for 400. 300. No, yeah. Okay, that's done. What does increase lifesteal amount by 10%? Lifesteal chance. We're gonna go armor here. Whoa! 30 armor for 400 coins. Grants immunity to enemy arrows while arrow is active. Like what? Okay, armor is useless. Does this 100 coins? Okay, not worth it. This is 10 upgrades, man. Armor is useless. Just because it has this thing here. Wait, this thing? Nope. This thing, 20% armor resilience. Nah. We're going this side. Health. Yeah, here we go. Increase your chance to heal by 5% when you hit an enemy. 1,000 coins needed. Okay, we're gonna continue with max life. Let's cap these out. Yeah, just invest level into whatever. Let's go. Chance to heal. That's where it's at. Okay, I'm gonna obviously go for the gems now. I don't have any issues with life, with damage. I mean, I just increased my damage by another quadrillion anyway, so I think I have enough. Oh, Arrow Shield. It's a spell. We unlocked a new spell. And now my question is, why is Arrow Shield the number 3 and the Harvester the number 4? When you obviously get the Harvester before the Arrow Shield? And also, shouldn't they just be 1 and 2, as manual fire and auto fire are not things that people are gonna be spamming, while spells are most likely? The game really feels like a browser flash game, to be completely and utterly honest. That is, I mean, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the dev, but on the same time, I mean, that's my opinion. So, it is what it is. Whoop, let's avoid the arrow shots. Oh, I want to do double the gems. I failed horribly. I forgot that I have the insane magnets. At this point, it's a joke running through the... It's more fun running through these things than actually running away from them. Very nice. And I was gonna be like, oh yes, I've shot a video on my game. And the video's like, the game's a bit weird. Let's go. But still, honestly, it's a game. You know what? As I said, I need to create one of these games myself. I'm ready to use the Arrow Shield here on the boss. I literally not care. Not needed. Oh, actually needed. Whoop, I Arrow Shielded that. Let's go. And somehow, We still need to increase more max life, because I'm still able to just kill everything other than the very last... yeah, I'm able to kill everything. I'm gonna go back to health. So, what is this? 5% chance to heal. Oh, we got 2 more things. For 1000, get 200. Nope. 10 healing on heal damage hit. Nope. Chance to heal again. I guess. Let's cap this out. Okay, that's capped. 125. Let's go over to the other side. Nope. 1000 for a quadrillion damage on the sword blade. Maybe that's what I should be investing into. With 225, I can buy this thing. Let's go! 50 armor. That's gonna save us. 50 armor, man. The 50 armor play. Look at this. We begin with a good old crazy 280 armor. 220 armor, actually. Even crazier. Once again, my main gripe with armor is that it does not allow you to heal. And there is a lot of healing here. Nope, let's go. I think we should be able to get to the boss this time, because I increased the chance of heal by a decent amount. So theory says I should be healing more, and by healing more I should be surviving more. Something like that. Theory says. There is a theory of this game. Floating chest through pillars. Whoop. Very nice. And first boss about to come around the corner here. I should remember using harvesting before I actually fail at it. Okay, I used the harvesting a bit early, but doesn't matter. I got the 2 gems. Let's go. Which is obviously gonna give us an insane amount of damage when we get to the final zone. Let's go, that's gone. Okay, here we go. You're gone. So in the early game, the later upgrades I found were more worth it for the money. Now they're not that worth it. Like now I'm getting, for 1000 coin, get 200 health. If it was for 1000 coin, get 1000 health, then obviously yes. Obviously. I don't think we're gonna be able to survive here. Based on the amount of life we have. I mean, the only good thing here is that I'm running fast enough. I'm ready for the defense. I did not want to press the button though. That was a fail on my part, but I don't think we would survive anyway. Okay, so damage is now the next thing we need, obviously. It's not, but let's get the dagger. Arrow increase crit... What? Arrow increases crit chance by 20%. Increase our crit chance by 40%. This costs 500, this also costs 500. Okay, here we go, find a new damage. Increase arrow damage by 2450. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's go with 300 for 150, 500 for 200. This is better, this is more valuable. And now this is more valuable. Actually, I'm overpaying 100 here. Actually, if we double the price, it's a weird calculation I'm doing in my mind right now, but these are all trash. Let's try to cap this out, in case it gives us something. 200 coins. Not really worthwhile. Yep, can't use them, let's go. So now I'm doing enough damage to literally kill everything. So now it is literally just surviving. Which means it's literally only life. I think even the final boss is gonna die. I mean, I just got another quadrillion damage here, so... I'm shooting 5 arrows that do... I just did 5 million there, so we're definitely killing everything in our path. Oh, the chest! La chesto! I'm gonna keep the arrow shield for the final boss, because I think I'm gonna be able to destroy the middle mini-boss before that. I like the music. Once again, hopefully not copyrighted. I'm gonna harvest here for the gem, as I said. Let's harvest. But you can spam the button, by the way, and then there's the sound effect. It's gonna give us 50,000 times more money. Nope. So it seems like from the next dungeon on, each chest is gonna be 1,000 coins. Which is gonna make a lot of upgrades like super duper easy to get. Yeah, insanely easy at that. So I like the exponential nature of higher prestige gives you exponentially more money. It's not just doubling, it's tenfolding. And tenfolding makes a huge difference, especially allowing you to buy lower upgrades. Nice. Okay, here I'm not gonna get the shield. I'm gonna keep the shield for the final boss. Because I assume we're gonna... Yeah, this guy's toast. I'm assuming we will get to the final boss. Although with 800 health, I most likely assume wrong. I don't see us being able to get there. It doesn't matter though, like the shield was irrelevant anyway. It's not like, oh Sifd, if you use the shield we would have been able to get the boss. Nope. We're dying in 2, 1, dead. Okay, so health once again is the issue. 3000 health here. Do one more lifesteal. Lifesteal amount. Feels like... What's the difference between increase your chance to heal by 5 when you hit an enemy with lifesteal? And why is the lifesteal a flat amount? Definitely not this. Plus 10 heal on hit. 150 health. I mean, 150 health is literally 1 more second. 200 health is 2 more seconds. Okay, I'm gonna go 1 more second and a couple more 2 more seconds. I mean, that's it. 700 coins left. Increase the damage to exponential amounts. Crit chance plus 20%, I don't care. Another exponential amount damage, Dagger there, achievement. Spend 50 gems, gain 10 gems. Okay, then we do this exponential damage here, boom and boom. And that's a dead end, and the Dagger now does super quadrillion damage. Once again, this whole line is done. Chance to curse goes up. Curse duration. Whatever. This whole zone is done almost. I need more health anyway, like health duration and whatnot. Yeah, and then Vampirism if that doesn't cut it. I still do not really believe in the armor play. And now once again we're doing insane damage. 3 million. Damage is irrelevant, man. Can I see the Dagger attack? I want to see the Dagger attack. Let's see the Dagger attack. I'm waiting for it. Whoop, boom. 4 million. The arrow. Oh, the Dagger is 4 million damage. Nice. I think lifesteal is the main play. I think. Although it's very low, it's like 10% chance to heal, what, 5? And then if I upgrade the lifesteal, it's gonna be 10. I like, why is the lifesteal not... I mean, it could not be percentage based, to be honest, because I'm doing millions of damage. So even if it was like 0.1%, it would still fully heal me. So I do get that aspect. But why is it lifesteal then? Because lifesteal is a very specific type of healing in all of these games. It's based on how much damage you do. So the wording is a bit weird on that end. Doesn't matter though. We're just diving anyway. Diving. Nice. Nice. 4 million damage opponents here. Very easy to handle. Yeah, I think we're winning here unless we die. I mean, big sentence, right? But if I look at the left side of the map right now, I'm seeing that we are more than halfway done, and I think I do have enough health for the rest of this. Because I'm running a bit faster. I don't think I'm losing life faster, although the game said that this is a thing. But I'm not sure that is actually a thing. It feels like the prestige is what makes you take more damage. Yeah, that's what it feels like at least. Okay, I have like 800 more health. We should be able to do this. Let's go, 600 more health. Okay, here we go, we're at the final boss. Harvest. Final boss, go. Shield. Ah! Unbelievable, I did not do enough damage. Okay, so at least we know that life-wise we're okay. So let's go with damage. Unbelievable that I did not kill this. We're capped out on damage. How will I even gain damage? We're gonna get from crit chance. And then we're gonna go curse chance a bunch. What is this? Curse duration. Again, capped out. Curse chance. Capped out. Okay, capped out on damage. So it either dies or we lose. There is literally no in between. I cannot do more damage. And the only thing I did is increase my crit chance by 20% and increase the curse chance by, I guess, maxed. And curse is that the opponent take like 3 times damage or something from everything. So theoretically, the curse here should be guaranteed and also super deadly. Nice. Let me actually shoot here forever so it looks nicer. I'm trying to create graphics. Man, honestly, my one big gripe with this game is only the movement speed, man. The fact that we're walking. Just give me the illusion that I was running. I don't even need opponents to appear faster. I just need the walls to run faster towards me, right? It's just like we're walking, like... Just make things come faster. Let's get harvesting going. So I get 2 gems. Still believe gems are a bit of a more valuable and harder to gain resource. I don't think chests even matter. Nice. And let's go ahead and beat this level too. Because if I don't beat the level now, then theoretically it's unbeatable, as I have my highest amount of damage possible here. I maxed out my crit chance to a guaranteed crit chance. I maxed out my curse to a guaranteed curse. So should be impossible. Should be impossible. So this guy has 13 million life. And he just melted. So 13 million just melted. Let's see how much life the boss has. If the boss has 100 million, it's melting. I think it had 300 million though. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna see, we're gonna see. Based on the balance of every game played ever, the boss should be beatable. Because otherwise the dev has made a mistake, as there are no longer any damage upgrades. Unless I missed them, by the way. Because I might have missed them. 46 million, that's not enough. You're gone. Easy win. Let's go Prestige 3. Achievements. 500 for Prestige 2. Prestige 3 is the next. And then defeat all bosses. These 2 here are the only 2 that are left. Reach 60 million arrow damage. Reach 1,000 armor. That's not happening. Complete all prestiges. Complete the game. Become a benevolent something or something else. Okay, so crown goes here. Inflict continuous damage with a chance to deliver a critical hit, dealing up to 3 times the base damage. Increase bow attack speed by 1. Increase beam damage. Beam damage by 5 million. Let's go with 5 million damage. Increase beam damage rate by 1. Increase beam crit chance by 40. Okay, whatever. 970 coins. I guess here could have gone to them, or no, it wouldn't. Let's see how much money we're making now. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm harvesting right now. By the way, not sure if you're seeing that, but I'm already at 7,000 coins. I died in 1 hit. It doesn't matter. I just got 7,000 coins. Okay, movement speed 50%. Let's go. When activate, player forward movement slows down by 0.5 for 4 seconds. Slows down. This is the opposite of what I was asking for. Okay, we got a slow down ability, whatever, I don't care. Let's go to lifesteals. Actually, I need damage. What am I talking about? The opponents literally were surviving there. 5 million damage, man. Maybe attack speed could have been good too. And now we have enough money for... Oh, you know it. More lifesteal. Let's go... Oh, actually, now I have more for it. Let's... Whoa, what is this? Increase max armor by 500! For 5,000 coins, of course. Reduce damage dealt by the row by... Okay. Armor might be useful now. Armor is happening. Armor is happening. Let's instantly activate harvesting. Nice. Why would I ever slow down, man? And why is the slowdown at the 6? What is number 5? I'm never gonna slow down, man. I'm never. Actually, let me use it once. Wow. Okay, we're never using that again, ever. Okay, we're making a lot of money. Ooh. I prefer dying. I prefer dying than not killing an opponent. I don't care. It's still worth it. What even? Why would I even avoid the opponent? Just to avoid the next one and then the next one after that? Okay, we obviously go damage. Still did not die from time. Attack speed by 1, obviously. Shuriken! While active, spawn a shuriken that deals normal... Why did it take 3 ascensions for the game to give me awesome stuff? Like, Dev, bro, you have to make the game more exciting earlier. While active, spawn a shuriken that deals normal arrow base damage, double against bleeding enemies. I mean, okay, whatever, let's take that. Increase dagger damage by 200%. Increase beam damage rate. Let's go with a dagger. Increase our damage by 200%. Another 200%. Another 200%. Okay, this is going insane. Let's go with 5 million damage on the laser beam though. And we have 1,790 left, which means let's cap that out. Could have gone for these. Whatever. Oh, we can go for this. Boom. Wow, this is now the throwaway talent. As we're throwing our money away. So let's instantly get money, and instantly let's also go to shuriken. The shurikens are just more shots. Nice, I got my harvesting's worth. I just got 2,000 money. Why did it take 3 prestiges to make the game look like this? Dev, big waste of opportunity. By the way, my attack speed has gone crazy. Also, I assumed that I was going to be losing like 1,000 health per second here, but I'm only losing 300. I might even get to the first elite. Also, the fact that I'm getting 2 opponents per row here, that also makes the game a bit more fun. Do I got this? Yeah, I got this. Me, I got everything. Maybe first the one and the other. Oh, kaboom! Once again, better die. 19,000 coins. Of course, damage is the only thing that matters right now. Dagger damage, laser beam damage, laser beam crit chance, laser beam damage rate. Let's go damage rate. Damage rate again, damage rate again. And now I have 4,700. None of these can be bought. So we are forced into the danger path. 5,000 here, 500 here, 1,000 for 200. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. Boop, boop, boop. You know, oh, I should buy the lifesteal, by the way. Life. I'm always forgetting lifesteal even exists. Whoop, let's just use that right away. I'm gonna keep the shuriken for after we beat these guys. Give me those. Ah, we lost the harvest. Nope, harvest was active. Nice. Okay, so now I have the shuriken to maybe help us out with a little bit of damage later. Wait, when I auto-fire, does the laser beam shoot? No, laser is only auto-fire. Yeah, laser is only auto-fire. When I manual fire, the laser does not shoot. Okay, I mean, are we melting these guys because the laser beam now has a lot more tick rate? Also, what does the shuriken look like? Would like to look what the shuriken looks like. Does it shoot on its own? I'm not really sure. Let's go. Well, we died from duration, as always. Therefore, we are done with damage. We go over here to health again. Let's cap that. Wow, health is capped. Okay, we're forced into armor. 2 levels for 500. 300 armor and 300 health, of course. Let's actually cap out the Vampirism related stuff. Whoop! Whoop! 4,000 coins for 300 health. Not really worth it. And more life Vampirism, more Vampirism, more Vampirism. Okay, that's capped. Half and half. Whoop! Achievements. I just got what? I just got 1,000 armor. Nice. Reduce the damage dealt by the row by 30%. Okay, so now the armor should be really valuable because it's minus 30, minus 20, that's 50, and minus 20, that's 70. So 70% is damage taken. Do I need more damage? I don't think so. Do I need gems? Oh, 1% more damage with gems. Our crit rate? Bro, crit chance 100%. 40% from this. 40 and 60% there. And 10, 70%. And 30, yeah, that would be 100%. Okay, gems go over here. Okay, so now I'm getting a lot of paths. I love that. Okay, so theoretically armor is more valuable now. So, I mean, I cannot even go for health. 4,000 for 300 health or 3,000 for 300 health and armor. Like, okay, game. Okay, you're forcing my hand now. Let's go with the trash. Let's continue on. Theoretically now I should keep my armor for a long while. I'm gonna assume that we will be able to get and beat the elite. Therefore, I will keep my harvesting. Yeah, look at my armor there staying alive. Boop. It takes only 200 damage. Yeah, and now I'm gonna be taking how much? I'm taking about 400 damage. Math does not check out, bro. No, I'm taking 300 damage, and the armor was also taking 300 damage. The armor should be taking 30 damage. Actually, not 30, about 100 or 150 or something like that. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to take 70% less damage, okay? Right now I'm taking 300. I'm literally taking 300 damage. So the armor should be taking 70% less, and that is 210 less, so that means 90. The armor should be taking 90 damage. So here we go ahead and say Dev. Let's go shurikens. That guy's toast. Nice. Okay. So I just made a bunch of gems. I made 3 gems. Because I made 3 gems, you know what that means. We're gonna power up the arrow shots again. We actually have manual file all the time now. Whoa, the mummy that's going forward killed us. That happened. Okay, obviously we're back to damage scaling, as health is not really the issue right now. Make the laser better, let's see. Okay, that was a dead end. Definitely make the arrows better by 2%. With 2 gems. Make the dagger better, I'm not sure. Let's get 100% crit chance. Triples damage on crit hit. Instead of times 2, it goes to times 3. Okay, that's nice. Laser beam crit chance. Laser beam 5 million damage. 5 million damage? 5,500,000. How about that? How about a million? Okay, so 360 for 5.5 or 4,000 for 10. Quadruple damage on crit hit. Default multiplier is 3. Okay, we're gonna go with a quadrillion damage. And let's go. 2,600 left. You know where it's going. The trash talent. Let's go. Wow, the lasers just touches them, they die. Okay, laser is busted right now. Okay, look at the armor. We're losing... Oh, wait a minute. 500. 300. I'm losing about 190. There is a mistake in the math. Because I'm losing right now 300 on the dot. And 70% less damage of 300 is 210 less damage. So I should be taking 90. But I'm taking 190 from the armor. So that means I'm taking like 40% less damage almost. Maybe they are additive. Maybe it's like you take 20% less and then you take another 20% less on top of that and then you take another 30% less on top of that. So maybe that's why that's happening. Maybe it's not 70% less flat, but it's minus 20, minus 20, minus 30. If that's the case, then the math is correct. Let's go for harvesting because gems are extremely important in comparison to money. I mean, money is what? Mainly damage. Okay, we're about to die. Health is the issue again. Yeah, health is guarantees the issue now. Let's maybe slow down. That's gonna help. Let's go health now again. So we're back at this, which is 4,000 for both, instead of 4,000 for only one. Of course, there is most likely a path here that matters. Let's level this once. Okay, nope. Here you go. Here you go. That's maxed out. Don't cap that. Let's go for a hidden path. Nope, hidden paths do not exist. I have health issues. 3 gems. Or crit on laser is insane. Or crit on normal attack is insane. Let's go crit on laser is insane. Let's go. I mean, laser is a lot of damage anyway. My whole damage is laser. It's doing like 41 million, man. Like the arrow shots are doing still thousands. Arrow shots are a bit left behind. No, arrow shots also do millions, but still the laser is like 40 million, so... Okay, getting more armor definitely helps, because as I said in the very beginning, in the middle, or yeah, somewhere in the middle of the video, Armor is gonna allow you to go deeper through the fact that it tanks better. And now we just hope that healing is gonna somehow save us. Here the issue is that the laser beam most likely doesn't lifesteal. So I'm just hoping for the heal 20 on kill, I guess. Yeah, now literally every single level is gonna go into healing related stuff. It's a bit weird that there were not that many gem upgrades for healing. The main gem upgrades for healing was the fact that armor is more powerful. That's it. And not more, like, it's more powerful against the row or the run or the row, I think. Row? I need to read what it's called. I think it's called the row. Although it's literally one row, but you know, it is the row. So I have my shuriken ready for when need be against the boss. Or against normal enemies, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, enemies are easy. 8.5 million life. Easily goes down. Oh, oh, let's go shurikens. I died from life. As I will do. So what is this called? There's by the row. It's the row because the game is called Row Divers. Maybe take this. I'm not gonna buy the trash by hand. We're gonna go here. Whoop. For 4,400. Obviously. Whoop. For 15,000. 1.2 thousand. Let's cap this. No, it's not worth it, the money. It's not worth money. And we capped out the trash. No, we did not. No. It doesn't matter. I still think the most trash talent is this. Deal 500 damage to enemies on collision. If the enemy dies from the impact, the player takes no damage. 500, man. Like, the dev just threw that in and it exists in the game. It's just like, he just created it that one day and then he left it there. Like, why does that exist? Okay, this is done. This whole row over here is done. The only thing is this zone for damage. Okay, this is all done, all done, all done. And this top row is not really done. This row for health and literally the one trash talent for armor. And then we're done with armor. And then only these three for health and then damage and we're done. So theoretically I should just invest everything into health and then start losing because I don't have enough damage. And then just invest everything into damage and then win the game. Unless there is more that I don't know of, right? Because there is an achievement that says beat prestige 3. And then there is another achievement that says beat all prestige levels. If those two achievements are the same, well, dev, that's an issue. It's not an issue though. It's just an oversight, I guess. I like that I have global magnetism now. I also feel like we're closing into the end of the game. Which I enjoy. I like feeling that the game is ending. I want to feel like what is happening. Whoop, 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 whoop. Laser beam 1.25 million damage. We're about to get another gem. In general, the gems are the main thing. You know, if the running thing existed, the one I mentioned I would have liked to exist, you could go back to prestige level 2, for example, and run down the whole run just to pick up gems. That would make it so that there is a choice, right? Now there is no choice. Why would I ever go back to previous levels? It's gonna give us less money, and it's just gonna take me a while to get there anyway. Yeah, of course, maybe getting the gems is gonna be easier because I'm gonna be running towards the gems right away, but does it even matter? The money is the second most important resource. If there was a movement speed option, then I could have gone to lower levels just to get the gems real fast. Okay, got you guys. I'm about to shuriken the boss down, if we even get there. Oh, oh, let's shuriken right now. Okay, we died. So now we're back into damage. 40,000 though. Let's get this thing. Wow, we're done with health options. These are it. This is done. Okay, I'm not gonna go health. We're gonna go damage for sure. Arrow shots 200% or dagger 200%? Actually, crit damage. And the dagger is coins, so I don't care about that. Our crit chance goes up by 30. Okay, once again, 30% plus 30 is 60. Plus 40 is 100. Plus 20 is 120. Plus 10 is 130. So, well, yep. This has 4 levels of 40% chance. It seems like it's additive. I think that's what is happening. Definitely get this. I definitely get the quadrillion million damage. Might as well go for the crit chance here. And I have 1900 and no, the throwaway talent is too expensive. We're almost done there. There is like a completionist feeling that I should go with there. Also, I think I should level these two up, so maybe there is something down here that I'm missing. Let's go. And now we're destroying opponents, of course. Once again, gems continue being more important than money. Laser beam, of course, is still busted. I think the main issue that made us die previously is that the laser beam does not always fire if the opponent is too close, or at least that's what it feels like. Laser is like, choop choop, dead. We're done with the armor piece, by the way. At least almost. So I'm gonna be getting always up to this point with the armor. The fact that there is no armor healing, yeah, that is part of the... Look at my health just going away. Clonk. Clonk. I like how there's like a huge wiggle on my health bar. It's like... So if I have half health when I'm at the halfway point until the enemy boss, then obviously that means I should be able to get to the final boss with the rest of my life. Although that is not actually true because I also had armor before I got there. On the other hand, it might be true because I also have lifesteal and healing before I get there. So it's a bit of a weird math going on here. So what I mean by that is, if right now, I'm about to hit the middle mark of the whole dungeon. If right now my health is in the middle, that means I'm able to get to the final boss. Based on what I'm seeing, I'm not at the middle, so I don't think I will be able to get the final boss. Two mummies. Okay, two mummies, not something to be afraid of. A bit more dangerous here. Okay, let's go with shurikens. Whoop, almost died. Let's go with shielding. Nice, we're through. And we're also dead. Oh, actually, I tanked one. You know how I tanked it, right? This thing! No. Let's go with... I have 4 gems. So, we're gonna go arrow. And that is the dead end. And double dagger. I think dagger's a good play. Or laser beam, you know. Laser beam's always a good choice. 10 million damage. This is 200%, man. Should I be done with the daggers? Let's be done with the dagger. Okay, I'm done with the dagger. I got all the dagger upgrades, so that's done. Laser beam, million quadrillion damage. And I need 3 more gems for that. I think gems don't matter anymore. Whoa, we did the useless talent, let's go! So the armor path is done. The health path is literally this thing. And the damage paths is literally the laser beam. And the arrow, which I'm gonna get literally next run. So I think I got every single upgrade. I'm not seeing any dead end I'm not able to get. Let's see if we're even able to beat this. Obviously abilities is the thing. Let's instantly go for harvesting, because now money is the issue. It's no longer gems. As I can easily get... I mean, I need 2 gems, and we know for a fact that I can beat both elites now. I'm doing more damage than what I did previously, so the elites are guaranteed to die. Now the only thing that matters is... I mean, I'm only missing like, what, 7 upgrades on health, which is, I think, 200 health each upgrade. So, theoretically, we should have a damage cutoff point and not a health cutoff point. It also feels like I'm shooting from a bit farther away than the laser shoots now. Should I manual fire? Maybe I should manual fire so I have a higher chance for the lifesteal to kick in. Or maybe it's not gonna happen. Okay, elites here. Elites gone. Elites don't exist, bro. Elites don't exist. Nothing exists. Okay, so now opponents are actually durable enough. I'm firing with manual fire, of course, to increase our DPS here, maybe even our lifesteal a little bit. I don't think we're healing enough. I feel like the game is made in a way where you barely are always making it. Okay, we are at the middle of the path, but I have less than half my health, so I guaranteed will die from health loss. I have my harvesting ready. I'm obviously gonna use that at the second boss, alongside the shuriken. Let's use shuriken here. Let's use harvesting here. Okay, that guy just melted. Okay, so now I'm able to get to the final boss, of course. Okay, now we know for a fact that I don't need to waste shurikens anywhere other than the very final boss. And that means I need to increase my health, I would say. 300, I think 3 ticks and we're dead. 2 ticks and we're dead. 1 tick and we're dead. Yep, health is the only thing we need now. Easy enough. And let's go everything into health. Yep, that was it. We just threw everything in and we're ready to go. Very fast. But I also got, boom, 200% more damage. Achievement unlocked. Achievement is reach 60 million arrow damage, which gives us 6 gems. Very useful. 3,000 coins, by the way. Like, dev, bro. Like, 3,000 gems at this point is useless. These all cost coins. I don't have coins. And the next coins are gonna go here. 400 health. Actually, that should be enough health to allow us to beat the game. Unless we don't do enough damage now, because I invested everything into health. Right? Okay, I have enough damage, trust me on that one. Like, my shots one-shot the opponents. I just did 80 million damage there on normal opponents. And let's not forget, I'm doing 246 million here on the normal opponents. But if you remember, we do about 100 more damage to bosses, so that's gonna come in handy. I'm kidding, I'm not doing 100 more damage to bosses, I'm doing like 500 more damage to bosses. I'm just pointing out how weak of a talent that is, but still. The game definitely has very, very... it could have had very, very high things going for it. Let's hope it's gonna get like a huge patch or something, or maybe a second version of it at some point, right? Like maybe the dev could be like Run Divers 2, and then it's like you have rockets and laser beams that track opponents and whatnot, because right now very simplistic game, very simplistic runner. As I said, reminds me browser games. Very nice work. I think we're doing this. I think I have enough left to survive. I don't have the final health upgrade, but if it's calculated in a way where I need exactly 400 health at the end, I don't think that is the way it's calculated, because we have lifesteal, we have heal on kill, and we have so many mechanics here existing in the game. I don't think the dev was like, I made it in a way where you need exactly enough health to literally survive. I just don't believe that. I think lifesteal and heal on hit is gonna save us here. Now the thing I'm not sure about is how much damage we're doing. If anything, I would say maybe my damage is not enough. I have my shurikens ready, I have my arrow shield ready. Where are we here? We're still not close enough. Close enough for the shurikens. Now we go, we press the shurikens. They last a while. We go arrow shield, and that should be a win. Nope, I don't do enough damage. I mean, that was to be expected, and not having enough damage was to be expected. So, crit chance, crit chance. I mean, look at this. 5,000 for 5 million, 3,000 for 5 million, or 9,000 for 10 million. Honestly, 3,000 for 5 million is the actual answer. 4,000, and now it's going for the million again. 11,000 for a million. No, 5 is more. 11 for a million. Maybe one more. No, it's 14. It's not worth it. 6 for 5 is better. And 5 for 5 is better. 14 for 10. I think it's still not worth it. This feels better now. Now I can only buy 2 more upgrades. And I'm gonna go with the one that gives us just a smidge more. Okay, now we should be winning. Now we should be winning. This is the final one, most likely. Because it just increased my laser beam by, like, millions. The final boss had billions, though. So, I'm not sure if those 10 millions per pop are gonna help. But the crit chance is maxed out, so maybe that's gonna help somehow. Maybe, somehow. Let's go for harvesting. For more money, honestly. Give me 2 more harvests. Go machine gun madness. Why even wait? Why even wait? The fact that the dev thought, okay, slow. Oh, I had slowdown. I could have won. I could have won right then and there. I was about to say the fact that the dev thought about slowdown and not speed up, and then it hit me. I could have won if I just slowed down the game. I had the arrow shield, so opponents attacking us would not have been an issue. So stupid of me, man. So stupid. Could have won right then and there. It's okay, though. It's okay. People screaming at their screen. People commenting below and then coming to this point in time and saying, oh, I saw he later realized. I think, by the way, I'm watching a lot of gamer YouTubers. Gaming YouTubers. And I feel maybe one of the few things that differentiates me from them is the fact that it takes me 15 minutes or 20, but I realize what I read wrong a lot later. Or maybe a whole game run later. But I do realize at some point, so that's the big difference maker, right? Because we're all really good at reading everything. Okay, I don't need gems anymore, so let's actually harvest again. These guys are gone. Hey, look, it's an elite with 2.26 billion life. And it's gone. And it's gone. And now the opponents have billions of life. Still easy to deal with. It feels like we don't have enough life to get there, but we will have. It feels like, and it is, are not the same thing. Okay, I need to press pretty much all my spells. I still do not know why harvesting is number 4. It could have been 3. Okay, we're gonna go with Boomerang Blade, we're gonna go with Shield, and we're gonna go with Slowdown. Oh, what? I died from my health issues. What? The game is RNG at the end? Come on, man. That's extremely disappointing. Yeah, million, and now I'm out of money. And then these 2 upgrades, and I'm 1 upgrade away. Okay, I mean, there is nothing left to upgrade. So, how did I even die? I had Arrow Shield. I activated that thing. Maybe I cannot have all of these things active at the same time. I don't know, man. I pressed slowdown, I pressed Arrow Shield. Did he hit me and I died? Maybe. I don't know. This is the final run, though. This time for real. Because at this point, there is literally nothing left. Like, what is the... I do not think 10 million laser damage is gonna make a difference when I'm doing 246 million damage anyway. 739 million damage. Like, you cannot tell me that 10 million laser damage is gonna be the difference maker. But by the way, I completely disagree with this balance design. The idea that my life barely is gonna make it to the end at the very final run with every single upgrade in the whole game, I like fully disagree with it. I just wasted my shurikens, but it's okay. We're gonna get it back until we get to the boss. I would hope. I hope it doesn't have 50,000 cooldown. It looks like it does actually have a 50,000 second cooldown. So I'm not really sure if we're gonna get it in time. No, I'm in the middle of the path. I don't think we're gonna have an issue with that. So as I said, the idea that my health that is constantly trickling down is not designed in a way where I'm gonna have at least 1,000 health left. Like, I'm literally not taking a single hit from anything. I'm using the arrow shield to not get damage from ranged attacks. I literally never ram everything at all. And I still die? No way this is balanced. Okay, this time I think we're making it. Because I have 400 more health. That's the big difference maker, man. 1 more second at the end. Okay, by the way, the shurikens most likely are not gonna be ready, so there is a good chance we're not gonna be able to kill the boss. Which is such a nice little misclick there. I still don't know why harvesting is number 4. Okay, one can only hope for the shurikens. Actually, not the shurikens, but the lack thereof. Not matter. Okay, I got the shield, I got the slowdown. I got him. Woo! I got him without the shurikens. Completely prestige. By the way, the life at the end, I think, still was very low. Let's see the achievements we got. Complete prestige 3. Defeat all bosses. Complete all prestiges. And obviously complete the game, which is, you know it, this boy. And I got it. Achievements. Give me 3 crowns. Wait, what? What? 200k, 10 gems, and 4 crowns to unlock. And I need to do what? Have I not gotten 3 crowns because complete the game? What am I missing here? 250, 50, 100, 100, 200, 200, 300, 300, 400, 200. Yeah, no, these are all done. Okay, let's see what I'm missing. Dive. What? Do not tell me that I get more crowns if I rerun. Dive me one time, please. Do not tell me that I'm supposed to gather the same crown 3 more times instead of the complete the game achievement just giving me 3 crowns. Like why is there a complete the game achievement that gives you 3 crowns if you end the game with a crown? Let's see. Because if I need 3 crowns for this, I'm just gonna farm them off screen at prestige level 2 or something, but I also need 200,000 coins. Okay, I guess I'm gonna farm the 200,000 coins and the 3 crowns off screen if the game forces me into this idea that I need to actually beat the boss 3 times, which is I guess frustrating for no reason. Like, why not just give me the win? Like, why force me go through the game 3 times here? Unless complete the game is just buy all the upgrades, which I didn't do. But then again, that does not make sense because it wants me to farm 200,000 coins and 10 gems. So it definitely wants you to run through the game more times. Why? Like, why? I guess just to pan out a bit more time. How long am I playing? I'm playing 2 hours. Maybe the dev wanted to make sure that people don't run through the whole game in 2 hours and then just refund it, because you can refund games on Steam if you play them only for 2 hours. But I don't think devs should do that in general. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna read like the comments when the time comes, and we're gonna see the dev be like, Sifd, I got another harvesting going. I have 17 gems all anyway. Okay, let's see if we're gonna be able to do to get a win here. Although it really feels like it's designed in a way where you barely make it to the end. I mean, look at my life right now. This is not cutting it. This is cutting it close. This is cutting it ultra close. Obviously, I'm gonna use the shurikens here before the final boss. Shurikens right now, so everything dies. Slow down the game. Give me the shield. Okay, boss died pretty easy. Tell me I have 2 crowns now. No. Achievements. Ah, here we go. Complete the game, 3 crowns. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and now, of course, I do need to farm the 200,000k, so I will do one more rerun here. I'm just gonna edit away this last run. There is no reason to. Let's just skip ahead when I get to 200,000. And we're back, literally 1 run later. Unbelievable that I got the exact amount. I run through the whole dungeon and literally the last enemy gave me this thing. Like, it's luck is with us. And let's see what this is. Infinite. Congratulations, you have mastered the role. Your power is unmatched. So great that the world trembles on your name. You stand at the pinnacle of being. Beyond mortal limits, capable of shaping the fate of all who live beneath you. Now the choice is yours. Will you be a benevolent god, bringing peace and prosperity to the world, or will you embrace your darkness, become an evil god, ruling with fear and domination? Decide, for the world will now bend to your will. I'm gonna go benevolent, I don't care. You have chosen the path of light. You are no longer just a diver. You are a benevolent god, a beacon of hope in a world once lost to chaos. With your unmatched power, you bring peace where there was justice, where there was corruption, and healing where there was pain. I mean, healing was very hard to gain, so... The road tried to break you, but instead it forged you into a force of good beyond imagination. Nations lay down their weapons, the sky is clear, the world begins to heal. You are the guardian of balance, the protector of life, the god this world has long awaited. You are Fushi. Reference, whoever got it. So... Wow, this looks like creepy. Road Divers! Thanks for playing. Da 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 da. Developed by this boy, Hermux, or no, music by this team. I hope this is not loyalty free. I really hope this is not copyrighted, because otherwise the music and most likely the sound effects are all gone and the game is something else. So, about the game. First of all, there's a new game. I have to say, can I also go the other route? Blabbity blabbity, evil god. You've chosen the path of domination. You're no longer bound by mortal limits. You're an evil god, force of your absolute power. The row transforms you up. There is only one row of text if you are the evil god. If you're the good god, you have 2 rows of text. You see? Good is always better. Good is more. I don't know. Doesn't matter. What do I think about the game? The game was, I guess, a fine little time waster. You can definitely play this with friends and just chill and vibe. This is a very chill and vibey game, in my opinion. A lot of lost, not chance, but it could have been better, okay? It could have been a more awesome, and more insane, and more fun rocket laser beam bouncing things. But on the other side of the spectrum, the game is also very simplistic. So I would say it's a nice little simple intro into gaming, so to speak, as it's a nice little chill game. That's pretty much it. It was a bit weird where we had the columns that literally you can run through, but honestly, avoiding columns all game long, a bit meh. I like it that I was able to run through the columns. I hope that never gets fixed. Some little changes here and there with the cost of upgrades, but other than that, I don't think anything really was off. Come on, man. The game has these issues with like options resetting to whatever the game wants to. I had camera shake off, by the way, but doesn't matter. So there are a couple of issues here and there, but does it really matter? I mean, it all depends on how much the game costs, honestly. If the game costs 60 bucks, then it is not worth it. But if the game costs something you think is worth it playing, then it is worth it, because it's a nice little simple game. Takes about 2 hours to complete. And it's just a dungeon runner, you know. As I said, maybe Row Divers 2 is gonna come out at some point. It's gonna be the most insane thing in the universe. But this is just a conceptual idea, and honestly, I enjoy all of those upgrader games. All of these games that have this tree little thing going on, all of them are good. I do enjoy the idea of these games. They're simple, just get this game going, and it does its thing again and again and again until you become a little bit more powerful, a little bit more powerful. In this one, the only downside was that early game was boring, in my opinion. If we had the rainbow arrows, or if we even had tracking shots or something weird going on, then maybe it could have been a bit more fun. And also another thing is, like, why were there so many different upgrades for health, and why not just invest into this upgrade, just goes up and then you go to the next one? Like, it was a bit weird here and there, decision making. The best talent here, Porcupine, 500 damage on collision. I don't know whether this exists. It feels like this was just an idea that the dev had. Could have just been more armor for my tastes. And the other thing I just disagree with, like, fundamentally, 2 things. One is that I don't think it's a good idea to make the player literally need to 50-50 actually beat the boss if he has the whole upgrade tree. Right, I have the whole upgrade tree and it's still 50-50 if I'm gonna beat the last boss, because I might not have enough health because I didn't lifesteal or whatever. Or I might not get some crits and whatnot, and we're gonna die at the final boss or something, because that almost happened the last run I did. That's one take, and the other take is that I would like it so that there is an option to run faster. Like, maybe here, auto shooting, and on the left of it, speed running or something. And if you press it, you just go faster. You don't take more damage. It just runs faster, you know. Therefore, it's gonna be more violent. It's gonna be harder for you to kill opponents, because the opponents are not dying like flies in this game. You do have actually to invest into damage. But running would be a choice. And without cooldown, please. Just press the W button or forward and it just runs a bit faster. I think, you know, like you have slowdown, there should be running. And it should not be behind the 2000 coin wall. It should be over here. I think these are a bit too expensive for my liking. Like, shoot to hold should be like 3 gems. Shoot to auto shoot should be like 3 gems. And then run faster should be another 3 gems. That's like my only real gripe. If I was allowed to start running, I would have been running, and I would have had fun running through this. But as I said, this game took me about 2 hours flat if I didn't make a couple of mistakes on the choices here. So maybe a lot of choices were done because no refund policy and whatnot. But honestly, I think you can circumvent that in maybe a better way. If you make the game a bit more concise, like maybe make it so that it's 5 prestige levels and maybe lock these off behind crowns, because you have already the crown lock behind system anyway. So if you rebalance the whole game, you could make it last 2 hours plus and make it a bit more fun, not with that many differences and changes, as I said. And at the end of the game, I don't think the target is to create a game for the people that literally try to speedrun it within 2 hours and then refund the game. I don't think that's a good game design anyway, so I don't think that should be a target. I don't even am sure if the dev thought about that in the first place. I'm just saying. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's my take on the game. As always, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.